Dude.
I know you love XQC and you
I
think he's a
know.
role model or something, right? But no, I think he's just one of the worst things to happen to streaming. There it is.
Oh, what the God damn. No, Calculator 2.0 will be a completely different setup. Well, it's gonna have 4 bedrooms. And each bedroom can have a streaming setup and everything. And then it's got a bathroom downstairs, a bathroom upstairs, a balcony, a gym, a large, very, very large area, and then a garage area with like ping pong.
This entire system here, we're talking like $5,000 worth. What? How much have you invested into your stream? Maybe 20 times that?
No, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, there we go. I see you. I see you. God damn. No, I'm not clawing. Okay, so Mathil, you think I'm clawing. You think I'm like sitting here desperate. I'm just thinking, okay, I actually like to just chill with the boys and have Discord convos. I actually found out that actually,
Yeah,
you know
off
what?
stream is fine, right?
Well, not even on stream.
Like-
even on stream. Oh, fuck.
Funny how you don't want to do this off stream and run out of content on stream, and now all of a sudden you want to do it and only on stream.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't. I didn't say that. Look what I said. I said no.
Throw
I
a
don't.
flashbang.
Okay, 1 second.
I'll look at what you said, and I quote, "I don't need you to come on stream, but D4 is dog shit."
That was a meme. That was a meme.
Okay, okay, yeah, fair enough. I get the meme then.
But the meme is that okay. Obviously, I don't need you to come on stream. But like, dude, like, whatever. Like, I don't care if you don't want to come on stream. It's cool. But then I was like, wait, why does anyone come on stream? It's like, wait, it's a
E4 bad.
Well, because
Like,
you gave me the option, that's all. If you said like, "Oh, hey, you want to, hang out on stream at some point," I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. Maybe I can, get that going." But you're just like, on stream, off stream, whatever." I went, "Oh, okay."
Well,
I guess
yeah,
we can
but
do an
then I
off-stream
was like,
thing."
but I
And
just
then you're
figured,
like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa,
no,
whoa!"
no,
I
no,
didn't
no. I
think.
was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, whoa. I'm like, hey. Because you didn't say objectively. I was like, well, actually, like, do you want to like wait? Why does he want to come on stream? Like, what? Why does he like? Because you're playing Diablo 4 as well, bro. We're both playing the same game. This is like it basically means what you can do is you can play your
I'm
game.
less at the point. I'm less at the point where your character's at right now. Like if it was maybe while I was still the droid, yeah. But I've got a barb going, and I just then hit like world tier 3, and then I'm going to world tier 4, and that's the stuff you got to pay attention to, because like upgrades are happening and all that.
True.
Right? You're in
Yeah,
the grind phase where you're pretty much never upgrading.
Yeah, well, no, this is like my second character that I've been playing for like literally hundreds of hours. The point remains, okay, I'm just a utilitarian, Mathil. I'm like thinking, okay, well, actually, it's actually at a chill time when, well, to be fair though, I guess if you don't want, it makes sense though. I get where you're coming from. So you're saying you're actually in the progress of like doing some hardcore character development. So you don't even want to.
First of all, I was
you don't
sick
want
as
to
fuck, like for the past week or some shit, So I
Did
was,
you
like,
have COVID?
dying, and you're like, oh.
What is
Nah.
that?
I mean, I think it's just flu going around. Like it felt like a regular flu to me. And then when I went climbing yesterday, pretty much everyone said, "Oh yeah, people have been getting sick at my work, and everyone's been sick around here." It's just the flu going around.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay. Well,
As far as I can tell. I mean, it
well,
felt like a regular 1-week flu to me. I didn't get tested or anything, but it didn't feel any different.
I mean, fucking hell, dude. That sounds like you had COVID, bro. Sounds like you had. Were you sweaty? Were you sweaty?
Oh shit, you are the expert on getting sick, so by all means, tell me everything about getting sick, man.
Well, if you were like in your bed and you're all like sweaty and shit, okay, if that happened, then okay, you didn't have that. Okay, that it probably was nothing then. Okay, I'm not.
So that was your experience with COVID, and thus that's everyone's experience.
No,
with COVID, right?
Mathil. Okay, and you say I make some fucking sick guy who's always sick. Okay, guess what? Do you know that I
You
haven't
were
been
for a
sick
while, like
in literally like 7 weeks?
2 weeks.
So
7 weeks. That's your fucking brag.
No, what I'm saying is, do you know why? Because that's how long the kids have been away. And do you know, like, since they've been back, I've already got like a tiny little bit of sore throat. Like, already. Like, but don't get me wrong, this guy had like snot coming down her nose and she like spat directly into my fucking mouth. So it's like, okay.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
I'm still allowed to make you out as some guy that's like sick all the time. The reason for it doesn't fucking matter to us. Like, the fact is, you are sick all the time. And yeah, kids, whatever. It happens. We're still clowning you for it.
Okay, dude. Well, yeah.
As far as I can tell, you'll build up some sort of immunity soon. Like, I've got a friend that was similar to you. He's got kids that are 8 and 10. First maybe 5 or 6 years, he was just getting sick nonstop. And he hasn't been sick for like a couple years now.
I don't think it's immunity. No, so what it is it's the age range. So when they're toddlers, they constantly have fucking fluids coming out of their nose, and they just like fucking spit on each other. It's like have you seen those movies where they zombies they spread by like coming up and like going, like vomiting in the mouth of the other zombie?
Sure.
It's like that, except kids. They just go around like they just like and they're spitting on each other's mouth, just going. They like licking. Like, I remember I asked Sky for a kiss last night, and you know what she did? She was pretending to be a zombie, and she like just licked my whole fucking like it was it's just the most disgusting shit you'd ever imagine. And that's what they do to each other constantly, bro.
Thanks for the essentially contraceptive. I'll stay away from
no, it's like a
having
dog
kids for maybe another decade.
It's like a dog, though. Do you like dogs?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's like a dog. It's the same shit. It's like the dog licks you. Like, getting licked by a dog is fucking disgusting. But ultimately, the dog loves you, and it's super cute, and it can do tricks. So, you know.
Right, so we're still on the dog analogy with your kids when they're like, what, 6 years old or something by now? I'd like to think you would have retired that one.
There's genuinely a lot of... I'm telling you, like, having a dog, and literally, I'm not even kidding. Having a dog, like a young dog, is similar to having a young kid. Straight up.
Yeah, but like at this point, they're like a pretty conscious human being, right? That's what I'm saying. I would have thought you'd retire this by now because they're like...
Oh yeah,
proper, full of thought, and have a personality and everything.
I wouldn't say personality. I mean, they certainly have personalities.
Oh, not yet.
But they're not. It's like, I mean, I don't know. They're at the point where they're correcting. Like, Kara's like out here correcting Abby, and she'll like just correct her on the correct word to use in a sentence, and they have interesting thoughts. But at the same time, it's like just I don't know if are they closer to an adult or a dog? I don't know. It's a hard one.
Really. I was saying less than adult, more just like, you know, the word person came to mind. But yeah, fair enough.
Okay, dude.
Father of four, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, soon to him. But yo, another thing I wanted to mention as well, because I was not following you on Twitter, and you're like, what the fuck? And I just assumed you knew. So your fucking ass got hacked, right?
Yeah.
And then the cunt who had hacked me blocked me, and then I didn't know that when he blocks you, it makes me unfollow from you, and you unfollow from me. So that's why I was like, man, I hadn't seen Mathil tweet in a long time, or whatever. I haven't seen and then I was like, wait,
that was like 6 fucking months ago or something.
Yeah, well,
dude.
I don't know, dude. I'm not that perceptive when it comes to all these things. So then that's what happened, okay? So just putting that out there, that ain't on me, okay? It's not like I'm on some unfollow Andy, just to be clear.
It kind of is. No, well, no.
No, I mean, just don't get hacked.
It's still entirely on you to have not noticed that.
How did you get hacked? What are you doing?
Not enough. Didn't have 2FA on Twitter at the time because I don't know. I just never set it up, and I was like, it's fine.
Wait, did you like log into some website or like click on some phishing email, or was it just did you just get put on like a list?
Nah, I think a list or some shit. I didn't. Yeah, there was nothing sus happening. I didn't like have a virus or anything. Just one thing got hacked. Had a weak password from a very long time ago, and I never changed it, and I didn't have 2FA.
What was it? What can you say? Or is it like, are you still referencing that password in the current year?
Fuck yourself is what it was. Cock123.
No, what? Dude, I'm just telling you, it was a weak password. I mean, dude, I got some old passwords.
Yeah,
I got
Cock123, dude.
Oh, okay. I had a password that I thought it was fucking 5-head. It was actually password, except what I did is I put 5s instead of S. It's that smart, right?
I mean, yeah, shit. I wouldn't try it by default, I suppose.
No, to be fair, I would tell you my other password, but it's literally no. I still use that exact password, but I've just added some extra shit to it, so I can't tell you my original password. Which is, I'm guessing, why you can't tell me your password. Yeah, you probably do this. I mean, who doesn't do the same thing, right? You just like get your old one.
We all have like deviations of. It's just I don't know, man. It's too much these days. You got like 100 different things. You got to do 100 different passwords, and
you do that?
You can have a huge. Nah, I don't. I'm saying that's what you, in theory, there's password managers is what we all use at this point, right?
Well, I don't. I just use the same password for everything. Literally, I use the same password for everything. And here's this, dude. I even told like people who aren't me,
so
like
you're
multiple people.
Fucked.
Multiple people know my password. Well, what I do is for the really important shit, I make sure it's got 2FA. So then, if I do get giga leaked at some point, then I've got 2FA for that thing. You know, I don't know. Chat, don't tell my password in chat. What the fuck? Type your passwords in chat right now, pussy. Do it. If you won't, pussies, type your actual password in chat. Flex on us. Oh shit, I'm seeing some real passwords for sure. There's some real ones in there.
How would you know though?
Because I know someone. Well, I know I've typed my real password in chat many times. Well, I used to have a fucking. I was lazy, log into World of Warcraft, so I made a macro that would type my account and then like tab and then my password. And I bum hit that macro on the side of my keyboard. And I typed my password into World of Warcraft many times. It still never got hacked though. So
I was about to say. So how the fuck is it that you haven't been hacked? You sound rife for the hacking.
Just lucky. I sold my World of Warcraft account one time, but then I just got it back with my fucking. I just missed it in my passport because the guy scammed me. So you know, just to be clear here, I didn't just take it back. The guy fucking sent me the money on PayPal, then didn't send it back. Like he like refunded and then took my shit.
Yeah, I had one of those happen.
That's some bullshit, bro. Because I was like, bro, that's so much money. Well, to be fair, it was like $700 or something. But like at the time, I
Yeah.
was like, that's so much.
Yeah, it still is a lot. Don't become an out of touch millionaire, okay?
I mean,
Your
how do you?
chat's gonna
So
crucify.
did you have that happen to you as well?
Yeah. Like, when I first, I think, quit World of Warcraft the first time, which is maybe around Cataclysm, had a big account and all that, tried to sell it for like $1,000 on eBay, something like that. And then I think he did a refund on, it's hard to remember exactly what happened, but yeah, something like a refund
It's
on
a
PayPal
scam.
and changed everything up. And then I was like, no, my account. And yeah, it was upsetting.
But you got it back.
But at the same time, I was trying to liberate myself of the WoW account, so I was like, that was the main thing. So I didn't really care too much that, the WoW account's gone. It's just the fact that, I was like, oh, it was worth this much, and then I didn't get my value, and whatever. Had to move on.
Wait, you didn't get it back?
No.
What the fuck? You can send in your passport, bro. As long as you linked it to your real knife name, you can get it back. They have to, because you can provide like details of a passport, and then you can actually get it back. You can probably get that. Account probably still
I don't
exists.
know about that. That happened like 15 years ago or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll do that now, but you definitely gotta get it back at the time, because that's what I did. I did passport, send that bitch in, fucking boom. Yeah, bro. Lit.
Nah. Didn't go that far. I'm just like, oh no, scammed, and then moved on.
Just get scammed and move on. Holy Giga Chad, actually. That's Giga Chad. What the fuck?
Nah.
I mean, you got hacked, and then you were just moving on to your new Twitter account. I was like, damn, this fucking hack. I'd be doing everything.
I was
to get my
not
shit.
just moving on.
You were moving. You had
It took a while.
You had a new account, bro. You were like posting news
and
on
it
your
took
new
me,
account.
I don't remember how long it took me. Maybe like a week or two before I decided to, okay, this has gone long enough. I think it was like 2 weeks. Like I was just waiting for support, like a response for support, and nothing was happening. Didn't hear anything from them, so I'm like, I guess I should do something, because otherwise I'm just like losing traction as we speak,
Yeah, it's fucked.
So like, what are you gonna do if you get hacked, right? And you haven't heard anything for like 10 days? Are you just all your eggs are in that basket, or are you like, well, I may as well start
I would
something
complain to
myself?
everyone that I know. I would complain to like every single like I'd be complaining to the Twitch guys. I'd be complaining to the Twitch guys. You basically just the Twitch guys. And then I'd also like people that I know who have org guys. Like there's people who basically org guys have connections with Twitter. So you would talk to the org guys as well and complain to them.
Right,
Like
so you I'm a famous streamer line across the universe and see if it gets you anywhere.
Well, that would work. That's a strategy. No, it's called networking, Mathil. Okay, it's called that. Everyone's connected by line. Like you know someone who knows someone who knows someone who works at Twitter. Like I guarantee you. You just have to access those networks.
Maybe.
100%. Like I mean, Ziz. Ziz knows fucking Method. Method got all their people verified. Like someone can contact someone who can contact someone for sure. Like like that's an example of a line. Like I'm just that would work.
Sure. I suppose that's all, theoretically possible. Not my style, though. The networking style. More of a, bucket.
Well, that's not networking. That's just more like utilizing an asset. Like Ziz is an asset. I mean, do you think he's not really your friend, Apple? You're just utilizing an asset. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I get that. But once again, I'm still more of a stick to my own thing, and I don't know. I don't like asking for anything from anyone ever. Like,
no, that's relatable.
It essentially just feels like being, I don't know, charity sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like I am happy to do anything for anyone that anyone I care about, right? Will go out of my way heavily to do anything I need to. But I just never want to ask anyone for anything, and will never feel comfortable doing that.
What about a transaction though? What about transactional? Because that's the way I feel like.
Nah, see, I don't think about life the way you do in that way.
Why not? Just like, okay, like this guy, you've provided a lot of value for them. I mean, it's like, okay, don't get me wrong. The reason why I have the same reason, the same logic that you have, but for probably different reasoning. I don't like if someone. I don't ever want to get something from someone. If someone says, "Hey, you want this?" Like, I'll say, "No, why? What do you want from me?" Like I don't want that. Like, because then you like.
So you always think there's an ulterior motive.
Yeah, some bullshit. Well, there always is, right? There always is. People are just motivated by a bunch of bullshit to do some bullshit. I don't know, dude. Which is just that's my experience in life, anyway. But I feel like there's most times you can do most situations are 1 + 1 = 3. So if you can see a situation that's mutually beneficial and always help both people, then you should just you should just do that because that's a W, right? Instant W.
Yeah, no, like I said, I don't think about things in terms of transaction like that. Like, I help them, they help me, that sort of thing. I'd rather get nothing from anyone, pretty much ever, because I don't want to.
Why don't you not be partnered on Twitch then and just not get paid by Twitch and fucking don't even have a sub button or a donation button and just never get anything from anyone? because you could do that.
Because that's not the same thing. You
What is
can't.
the same thing? That is the same. That's like, what do you mean? That's like getting something from someone. Like if a viewer donates $500 to you, they gave you something. I mean, I used to have the same shit where
and I'm just like, man, you didn't have to do that. I wasn't like, please, bro, can you give me $500?
Well, I hate that. I don't even like it. Dude, have you've had this happen? Well, it's happened all the time. People donate an amount of money and then they think they own you or that you owe them something. And then back in my day, I was like, man, I do owe them something. They gave me something, which then breaks your mentality, right? Because you're sitting there like, fuck, I owe this person. And then I realized, wait, they're just using me. Which is kind of like, if you don't want that power over you, you almost have to, you know, like that lens.
Are you leveling at the same time, by the way, right now? Do you like actually playing and doing stuff?
I am playing and doing
your
stuff.
Your droid
yes.
like needs leveling.
I am leveling. Yes, I've just finished the dungeon just there, upgraded my rune, and I'm selling stuff. Wait, are you not?
Okay, I am. Just like looking at your cam, it doesn't, you know, look like you're active enough on the keyboard.
When I look like this, if I'm looking like this, that means I'm looking at you. And then when I'm looking like this, I'm looking at my computer screen. Or to be fair, I can look at you up here as well. I'm doing this. So, but yeah, then generally it's like this. That's what the full cam method on my left monitor. Hey.
Okay.
And this is what I'm looking at chat, bro. Yo, do you know these cunts say that I got some sort of eye shit, like eye cholesterol shit, and I'm dying?
Well, because of what specifically? Little bumps or something?
See that like white part under the eye?
Yeah. It's a little bump or some shit, right?
Well, it's not a bump. It's like just the skin. It's like the skin's just discolored, and like it's kind of like this. I don't know. It's like this white.
Is it? So it's not like protruding. It's not a little external thing because it looks like some sort of.
No, it's not. Well, I mean, no, it's not. It's just on the top of the skin.
Okay, yeah, it definitely looks like it's a little bump or some shit. Either way, I don't know, but yeah, you've had that for a long time, right?
Yeah, I've had to, but to be fair, they are growing slowly. They're slowly getting, I feel like they're slowly getting bigger. And then the chat's like, you've got some zymorphic, some bullshit about some other bullshit. And they're like, I'm going to...
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Have
you ever asked the doctor about it?
No, but my mom has said, what the fuck's that? A couple times. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I've always had it. But that's about the most I've done. Zymorphic. I don't know what the fuck. Chat's some bullshit with the X.
I feel like it wouldn't be wrong to, at some point... You know, it's obviously not an emergency, but next time you're at the doctor's, be like, so anyway, what the fuck's this? And they go, oh yeah, it's fine. Or, yep, you're dying. One way or another.
Yeah.
It'd be good to know, right?
Yeah. Fuck. No, well,
I don't know why that hasn't crossed your mind.
Yeah, not true. That's just like, it's like I will put anything off. Unless there's like some physical discomfort or something, then I'm going to just put it off infinity until like there's a point where I have to deal with it. That's pretty much
no, that's basically being an adult, but something like that is just convenient and easy to do, right? It's not like you have to whip your dick out and do some sort of embarrassing thing and be like, anyway, this cockwad. What you're doing is directly looking at the doctor with your eyes at the time and going, so anyway, this thing right under my eye. What about that?
Yeah, but dude, there's things like I can't even, if I do too many pull-ups or too many push-ups, my elbow's like all fucked and there's like a loose bit of like bone in there and that's all fucked up and I got like hip pain where like my hips are all fucked up and they hurt as well and it's like it's to the point where it's hard to even walk sometimes. And it's like, bro, I didn't even go in for that. Well, I went in one time for that shit, but then they sent me they replied to me, but I forgot, and then it was like 6 months ago now, and you know.
Right, but that's out of the way, is what I'm saying. Like that's going to a physio and making an appointment and all that sort of shit. Whereas the doctor thing is just next time you're at the doctor, just fucking throw in an extra question or some shit.
True. How's all your shit?
You should probably go to a physio as well.
Yeah, true. I'm too lazy to do that.
That's all my shit.
Yeah, your shit, because I know you had that shit where it was real bad at one point. Like to the point where it's like literally you couldn't even stream and shit, right? And then you started running less and doing more like rock climbing stuff because.
Right, you're talking about those health issues. Yeah, that's like more IBS related and gut and bowel and all that sort of stuff. I don't know. It manages at the moment. Like
W.
Like
W. It's an improvement, right?
Had to adjust a bunch of things. I mean, yeah, since a few years ago, just took a while to readjust to being old. Chat and your chat. Once you hit 30 plus, things change, and
yeah, no, that's true.
Like almost overnight. Well, anyway, yeah, like some different IBS stuff, I suppose, pops up, and less foods I can eat than I previously could, and had to sort out a bunch of just sift through.
My sister's
My
sister's got that shit as well right now, and then I know Scissors has that shit as well, and then I've seen like it's like a common thing in the current year. Like seems like a lot. Like
IBS is pretty common, yeah. It's varying degrees of what they do to how bad it is and what it does to people. It's a big blanket term. It's irritable bowel syndrome, right? So it's just like a whole bunch of shit can fall under that, especially when they don't know how to diagnose it. Like, oh yeah, okay, so you're having these problems and similar to maybe what other people have had, so we'll just call it irritable bowel syndrome.
Hmm.
But no, I had some other problems as well, like pelvic floor spasms is what they called it.
Fucking hell. I mean, that sounds fucked up.
Which, if you know, you have a pelvic floor.
Is that wait? Your
You
pelvis
aware
is
of
like what is that? Your pelvis is like the hip part that all your bones connect to, right?
that? Sure.
Right, and then it's a floor. What's the floor at the bottom? Was that what the tip? Is it the tip of it? At the end of it? At the bottom part?
Something like that. It's like a big sort of muscle thing at the bottom
Oh,
that
shit.
either like contracts or, kind of like a diaphragm, right? Like contracts or expands, and it can be tight and it can need working out and stuff. It's more of a problem in women, especially ones,
Pregnancy?
have either been in either pregnancy or been in an accident or some shit. But yeah, I had some issues with that, and that was part of what was causing me grief and pain and all that. And maybe it's more sorted out. I don't know. I just don't run as hard as I used to, which was
That's
part of it.
crazy. That's crazy to think that, like, considering how fit you are, right? That you could be having like physical.
Well, my fitness was doing me in, basically.
It's fucking
I think
ridiculous.
it was because like my pelvic floor was too tight, I think, and spasming and stuff because I was doing this type of exercise and too much of it.
Bruh. That's what I wonder. I wonder, like, am I walking too much? Because I kind of work out, like, it's like, am I not walking enough that fucks my hip up? Or am I walking not enough that fucks my shit up? Or I don't even know, bro.
How much
Just
do you
like-
walk? Like just on stream a lot or outside a lot as well?
Oh, well, I mean, it depends, right? For D4, I've just completely fucked up the entire thing, right? But no, off stream it, like, heaps, like, I don't know, probably like 2 hours a day or something.
I mean, my analysis of that is you probably just don't stretch at all, or
Fuck that, I'll just go
do
for a
any
walk, bro.
movement exercise. Yeah, that's my fucking point. Like that doesn't do anything for stretching and for mobility and range of movement. Like just going for a walk, okay, great. That does some things, but it doesn't like do.
I
everything
walk
we're
up a
talking about
hill
here.
and shit, dude. I walk up hills. Not just like get it. It's like no, it is exercise. It's like not like a hardcore, not high intensity exercise.
Yeah, and when's the last time you like did some proper stretching and shit for all of that?
I never, bro. What the fuck is proper?
Exactly my point, you
Well, people
dumbass.
back in the
Like,
day stretching, bro. You don't get fucking stretch,
I'm
goddamn.
pretty sure they were. I'm pretty sure they were sitting
sure.
around in between fucking hunting meals or some shit, just shooting the shit and stretching their limbs.
Nah, bro. They weren't doing yoga, homie. They were just fucking chilling, bro, eating food, and then just fucking go hunting. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, yeah. Nah, you're
Right, so
probably
they just sat on a rock for 16 hours a day, and then sometimes they'd exert themselves when they chase down a fucking.
They'll be chasing down for
antelope or
hours,
something.
bro. They have to run it down. They have to like run it down for ages to the point where it becomes exhausted, and then so they'll be running for fucking ages, bro. Lots and lots. But yeah, to be fair, that proves if anything, there's no shot 2 hours is too much, right? If they're going to be running, like going for literal runs for like potentially upwards of an hour straight, I'm doing like a 2 hour walk.
We're all different, and I wouldn't count anything out. One thing I have thought to myself and somewhat learned is that none of us fall into statistics or categories, right? You'd be like, oh yeah, 30 years old, you shouldn't have this pain or anything, or you shouldn't do this or that. Now, how many people stream fucking 12 hours a day, like sitting and yelling at a camera and have the specific lifestyle you have and then walk for 2 hours here or there in these specific times and all that? Like, you're a unique, different entity altogether, and you'll have different problems or different benefits to other people. Like, you don't fucking typecast yourself based off other shit.
True. I get that. But there's like a human. There's a range where a human should be in, right? There's we are just Homo sapiens, and like so it's like it's not like I'm gonna have some there's gonna be like if one person has a pain and the other guy has a thing, it's probably gonna be very similar. Like if someone breaks a leg and the other guy breaks a leg, you're both gonna have similar issues to having a broken leg, like or
Sure,
but I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Common enough phenomenons. But even then, you right now, young enough and all that, but you're 30-ish or some shit. You go to the doctor, they'll be like, oh, you're young, you shouldn't have this problem. But you absolutely could. And, it's a bit of an outlier. And people are going to have
Bro,
these
my
outlier
doctor was
problems.
a bojo, bro. For real. The cunt was like, hey, what do you know what he said? He said, you're working too much. You need to take time off and go on holiday. I'm like, fuck up. Yeah, well,
I
no,
mean,
no, dog.
I mean,
Bro,
what was wrong about that statement?
no, dude, that's what he said. That's what he told me. I'm like, nah, no, 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 that ain't it, homie.
Yeah.
That ain't it.
And where
I'm
was the
chilling.
misinformation there?
I'm chilling though. Cause wait, what I'm saying, I'm chilling though. So then, how could I possibly? How could that be the thing, right?
How do you know you're chilling?
How do you? Well, I don't feel stressed.
But that's
Yeah.
just one of the thoughts I had at some point is maybe just me, you, plenty of other people operating a high level of stress for our bodies at all times, and you've just gotten used to it. And you don't even know. Like, yeah, you can have more stressful moments or some shit.
Nah,
But if you're
bro.
putting your body under strain of being awake every single fucking day, no weekends, at the exact same spot, exact same time, sitting there streaming fucking 12 hours a day, and in your case, yelling at a camera, right?
I'm not
That's
always
just your
yelling, man.
default at this
Okay,
point.
I'm literally not
Like
always yelling.
90% of the time.
For most time,
Maybe
I'm talking.
90% of the time.
I'm talking for the like literally 90% of the time. No, 98% of the time I'm talking. 2% of the time I'm yelling. Okay, like think about this conversation.
Man, I've seen you take your personality test or some shit and lie out the ass about
Oh,
whether or not
shut
you yell.
the what? Wait, you lied the answer about what?
I'm pretty sure it was the personality test or something like that. And just like, how often do you yell or get stressed, get angry or some shit? And you're like, oh, almost never, And everyone's like, yeah, it fucked Quinn. And you're
No,
like,
they're
no, no,
stupid. They're
there's a
stupid.
difference, guys.
There is. Okay, getting genuinely fucking mad versus doing like you think when I'm yelling like ban that guy, I'm actually mad because I'm not.
That's part of the answers, right? How many people are actually yelling at that extent during their day ever? Pretty much none.
Like a coach, like a soccer coach, he'd be like yelling out constantly. A referee, an actor, stage actor. We got people in like fast food restaurants. I don't know. I feel like there'd be a lot. I'm thinking a lot of. Dude, what do you mean coaches do? Hold on, 20, go. Perform the pit maneuver. I don't know what the fuck they say. I don't know what a sport guy says. I don't do sport, but I've seen it on TV where they yell shit.
Sure, but that's more like raising your voice to be able to carry a message across the field or some shit, right?
Bro, when I was in basic training, my just the corporals that were looking after us, they were like constantly had a vein in their head, like yelling 24/7, bro, like angry.
Yeah, and there's nothing normal about that either. Let's be real. About any army-related shit.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people in the forces. I mean, how many people have been in the military in America? Like 10% or something? I don't even know. But yeah, no.
Once again,
I mean,
nothing normal about that.
we live in unprecedented times, Mathil.
Yeah, every time's unprecedented times.
But this is specifically the last like 200 years.
Unprecedented.
Like,
okay, yeah, fine. If you want to bracket it into that sort of category, fair.
Yeah. Yes, I think we're all, it's all a bit fucked. But hey, fuck it, dude, YOLO. I don't think my situation's that crazy.
Nah, but I mean, he's still right as far as, you should take more time off and all that. Fact is, what we do is extremely not normal and probably extremely not healthy for human bodies. Like, not having a weekend, not having a couple of days here or there to just deload, unwind, and be away from what you do every single fucking day. It's bad.
But it's a routine, though. Do you know how many people have routines? And they just do the same, like they just like, I don't know, read a fucking book a day or something. And they just sit there and read a book for like fucking 5 hours or 6 hours.
Yeah, and they have days away from that, no doubt.
There is 100% university ain't to read a book a day, bro. They fucking whatever. They do like a bunch. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I could be
and regardless of that example, that's probably not healthy. Like doing something so routine, so often, so methodical, every day of your life. It's not really recommended unless it is a pure.
What about you're going to the
thing.
gym? Yeah, what if you're going to the gym like every day?
Yeah, if you're doing different things, the proper gym routine, as in cycling muscles and stuff, and it's only like a couple hours or something, yeah, that's probably fine. But we're talking about the extremes. If someone's going to the gym every day for like 8 hours a day, yeah, that's probably not going to be good for them long term anyway.
Yeah, probably doesn't sound good for your joints and shit right there. That would probably wouldn't. Yeah, damn.
Yeah, like my running, as we just inserted as an example. Yeah, I was fit as fuck, and
the Ben's game.
Top percentile of fitness and all that. But I will absolutely still say I'm pretty sure that's not good for the human body to that extent. Like having a bit of fitness and a bit of running and stuff, but taking anything to the extreme like that is just going to be bad for you.
I feel like most jobs nowadays that aren't like physical ones. I mean, the average job nowadays is like stagnant, sitting there, like sitting in a chair, typing in a computer.
Yeah, I guess.
But they do have
they have
weekends.
days off, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Exactly.
yeah,
Weekends, they have time off in between that. They have like proper holidays. They've got sick days, public holidays. They've got a lot that breaks that up, dude. We don't.
But do you know think that anyone who owns a small business is in the exact same situation? If anyone who owns a small business and who's like, well, okay, who can also put infinite time into their business, right? Like they pretend, obviously there's something that limits them
They
from spending
can be in
time.
a similar situation.
I think it's exactly the same,
also
right?
not good for them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying they can be in a similar situation, but very few of these businesses are open 7 days a week, every single day.
Question is,
every
Mathil,
evening.
is streaming a real job? After you're saying all this, you're saying between one of the hardest, most physically demanding, most crazy things ever, dude. I mean,
not most physically demanding, just bad for you, man.
or physically destructive, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I mean, look, wait, we want to talk about it seriously?
I'm gonna hear the Mathil take. Do you think streaming? Because unironically, the majority of chatters think streaming is fucking joke, and it's an easy fucking thing. And anyone says streaming's not literally like they have a Shroud clip that plays every time we talk about this. He's like, no, streaming's a real job.
That's because Shroud clip is so outlier, and I guess you could call it out of touch because so it's not really relevant. Like, yeah, to someone that gets to log in with infinite money and it doesn't matter what they do because it's already fine, then yeah, it's the most casual, comfortable existence out there, right? To everyone else where it still depends and you have to hustle, it's not that.
So it's a real job then. Well,
Oh, I mean, sure, it's a real job if you make it a real job. I'm pretty sure we've been over that.
they're all saying like Quin, by the way. They're all saying like Quin. They're somehow thinking they think that I'm the same as Shroud.
No, I don't think that's the case. I don't think you're the same as Shroud. Exactly. I'd say you're closer to a Shroud than I don't know. Let's say you can be closer to a Shroud. I don't think you make it that way for yourself. Anyway, closer to a Shroud than other people. Yeah, but I don't think you make it that way for yourself.
Okay, who am I close to? Am I closer to a Mathil 1 or am I closer to a Shroud, dude? Ask you up that question.
Nah, you're somewhere in the middle.
There's no shot. I mean, not even the middle, dude. No shot. I guarantee you probably have like, okay, in terms of what you're saying, like something like what size and monetary and everything. There's no shot. Shroud is like 10x my shit.
I'm not talking about size and monetary. I'm talking about
like size, like 10x.
I'm talking about attitude towards the job.
Attitude towards it. Oh, you're militant as fuck though. You're like crazy, like hardcore with the job, right? Like I feel like.
Well, my routine, sure, but.
Bro, you release a YouTube video every day. You're cracked. What the fuck? That shit requires.
I haven't made a YouTube video in like 4 days. Especially in these dark times, like
Bro, you fell off, man. What the fuck
Diablo,
happened?
The fuck happened? I don't treat it the way I used to because it doesn't need to be treated that way.
Jeez.
Like YouTube doesn't do much for me. Maybe it does.
Crip has been doing a daily video. Someone would say that Crip has.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was using myself on the example of someone not fully hustling anymore like that. But because that used to be more of a thing where I had to put out a video almost every fucking day and think, yep, need to get the engagement and all that. Nowadays, no. For my YouTube, I don't give a shit because it's not going to bring in that many people or subs or money, and I don't want to play the YouTube game that Azizaran has to play, and I fucking hate that.
Bro, you literally
I don't do it.
You don't even have thumbnails. Your shit is like it's like
I
a picture.
barely do thumbnails. I don't do
shit.
clickbait. I don't address the fucking hottest topics that people need dog shit streamer opinion on.
Oh wait, you got a thumbnail here.
I do my best to stay away from all that.
Oh shit, you gotta actually have a thumbnail here. Oh shit, where we go?
I mean, I attach sometimes if it's convenient right now, I attach a pretty basic thumbnail that's just relevant, mildly to the.
So you stepped up I feel like you stepped up your
content.
game recently because the moment it's like just a picture. Yeah, because that's what I'm used to. I'm used to this. I'm looking at your shit now with it's just like your cam and like a fucking picture of like just Path of Exile gameplay.
And that'll still happen if it's essentially up to the YouTube system. If YouTube decides to recommend me an okay thumbnail, then I'm just like, yeah, good enough. I'll fucking do it. But if it doesn't, if it just recommends me 3 things that I think, because it gives you 3 options, right? And if it's all 3 options that just seem like shit, I go, okay, fine, I'll take a picture or something real quick, a screenshot, so that I can have a slightly better thumbnail. That's the max effort I put in on that.
Thumbnails are more important than the video.
More important is what you're saying if you give a shit about the engagement of that, which I'm telling you.
If they don't click on the video, then they never watch the video. But yeah, no, I don't even do my own thumbnails either. So I don't give a shit about that. But then again, there's
But you're not
guys who
doing it
like
'cause you got an editor or some shit.
the
doing it, right?
editor does it. They clickbait and do all sorts of fucking.
Exactly.
It's like a fucking guy, like these weird, like uncanny valley looking fucking pictures with like an arrow pointing towards some other uncanny valley looking picture. And then it says like something that's just like totally out of context, but you know, sounds extreme.
Right. So something that you are in control of that you do that with is like your titles for Twitch, for example. Check out this hottest content. Click here right now. Let's go. Fucking all the stuff.
They don't do anything. It's just
a
like
bunch of lies, a bunch of whatever.
It says simulacrum, dude. It's nothing. It's nothing. There could be anything. You just have literally letters there, bro. It doesn't matter. You just have like all capitals with like some emojis. It doesn't matter. The title does not affect how many people click on your stream. People just click on your stream if you just train them to click on your stream by just going live at the same time every day, and then they become conditioned to just clicking on the stream.
So then why are you doing those types of titles? As opposed to just saying Quin.
You just go blah. It's just like blah. I could just have the same title every time. Why do you
put in caps in front of your stream title when there's drops?
Because that's funny because that's actually one of the only things that I feel like may matter, but at this current time, like it doesn't matter. But you might as well keep it in just in case, right? Because it can't hurt to have just drops, right? There's no need to. How's it hurt you?
I don't want to do it. Feels like I'm conforming to the streamer life.
It's not even streamer life, bro. You don't give a fuck about your title because the title doesn't matter. So you just type in whatever. So then you just kind of like, well, I mean, my idea with titles is like, whatever. I'll try have whatever subjects. If I know there's any sort of agenda for the day, I'll put whatever the agenda is. If there's an announcement, I'll type announcement. But the thing is, no one reads. They come in and ask a question. They'll ask like, "What game are you playing?" Like they don't even care about titles. They'll be like literally in the stream and they'll ask you what game it is, and it's like, bro, it's you in the category. It's in your
you gotta understand those are outliers as well. Like very few people chat, and then very few people are that retarded. I don't know.
Why do you have the noob text then? Why even have the noob text if the people are fucking, you know, I don't know.
Because it might eliminate like fucking 20 questions for the day, right?
Yeah, it's like
and that's worth doing if it saves me 20 of those questions.
I just don't think titles matter.
It's not going to be much.
I don't think titles matter. I think it's literally just whatever you're doing, whatever like the thumbnail is of the stream, and then hit like the fucking view account. And then when the vibe when people join, like the first 30 seconds of the stream when they view, like if they tune in, if the first 30 seconds of the stream they click on it, it's just Bedge, then they're just gonna be like Bedge and they're gonna leave.
What if they stay just to type Bedge because other people are typing Bedge and they want to be a part of the team?
They stay to happen. They stay to say Bedge. Well, everyone's typing Bedge right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because like you've built up a ecosystem of shitting on the streamer, and if they can type Bedge to keep shitting on you, they will because they saw it's acceptable by other people.
I like Bedge. Bedge is a good emote. I don't even think it's not even like shitting on me when they say Bedge. It's just like, oh, they're typing Bedge because we're talking about Bedge right now. If they said something like, holy fuck, this fucking stream is so fucking Bedge. I'm literally falling asleep because of how dog shit this is.
Sleeper blacklisted?
It's not blacklisted.
Do you get triggered by Resident Sleeper?
Resident Sleeper is not blacklisted, but it is a toxicity point.
Do you get triggered by it? Yeah, okay, so is that not
No.
Bedge just looks more comfortable.
No, I don't get triggered by it. It's more like, it depends on the context.
You don't think you've been triggered by Resident Sleeper?
No, I get that. Okay, it's just like, okay, so I have the word clown. Clown is like a accepted term, for example, right? And it's like, clown doesn't trigger me, Resident Sleeper doesn't trigger me. So the context we're talking about Resident Sleeper is I'm saying Resident Sleeper. Dude, the one thing that actually triggers me, dude, do you want to know what it is? F.
Are you sure you want to say it?
F is what triggers me. When they type F, because I can never tell if my stream's effing, and I hate my stream effing. It's my most hated thing. So when they all type F, oh, right now. Are they doing your chat right now, dude? The F thing? It's so cancer, right? Of course, you hate that shit. Look at your chat right now. How does that make you feel? Does that make you feel? Do you get good vibes when you see that shit, or do you just like it to make you like want to fucking end it?
Honestly, at the moment, I mean, yeah, I don't enjoy seeing F normally, but I've had like these OBS Windows 11 issues where my stream crashes a lot, and it's kind of just an indication to me that my stream is dying. So it's
it's PTSD, bro. At this point. You associate F
with
this awful thing.
It helps me understand that my stream just then died because it's been happening so fucking recently. So I'm like, okay, quick, fuck, got to change.
Ugh. Yes, yeah, so
I mean, fake Fs annoy me, sure. Especially like when one person types it and I go, wait, is my stream dying? And then they go, oh, sorry, it was just mine. And I'm like, okay, fuck you.
They do F attacks. Well, they'll pretend like a model flash a fucking thing on the screen that says, okay, everyone type F like in 10 seconds or something, right?
Okay, I don't have that because I haven't hired mods that are against my interests. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
You're the most cunty ones, they pay them sometimes. Like,
yeah. You got cunts on your payroll that are against you. Like,
No, it's
Like,
true
talk
though.
about a fucking good use of money.
Yo, you might even meet some. You might even meet some at ExileCon. By the way.
Some of them coming down.
Are you excited for that?
ExileCon or for meeting your mods?
Yeah, both.
The ExileCon part, sure. Meeting your mods, like, what does that mean to me?
What do you mean? I mean,
Do
you
I
can meet
know
the
who's
people that you
going?
think, because you think the ones that are actually bad. Well, I don't think they're actually bad, right? I don't think they're actually bad guys. Otherwise, I would unmod them. Because
But they're trying to trigger you on the regular. and
No,
you
they're not.
fucking
That's generally not. And this is the name's Fake John. Well, okay. Sometimes they start PvPing, right? We get into an argument, and then they are triggered, and then I'm triggered, and we're both actually triggered at that point. But that's like having a dispute between friends or something, right? You know, you can still get triggered at your friend, right? They just one of them turns off my lights because they're a little cunt right now.
Yeah, but the problem is you're having that like triggering session with your friends in front of like 15,000 people, and it can be frustrating, especially when you're doing your own thing and you're trying to specifically do something at the time, right?
Yeah, that happens. That happens sometimes. And then I will have a full-on meltdown. That's what that Fake John guy does. Like he'll like come like ugh. No, that's true. But that's like 1 out of 100 interactions. Like where I'm specifically trying to not have a.
You let it slip.
What's that? Wait.
You say it's a rare occurrence, so you let it slip those few times, according to you.
Yeah, I can remember the last time it happened. It was in Heist, and he put some fucking meme on the screen about a fucking subject that I didn't want to talk about, and I'd just been fucking mad about Aaron bringing it up, and he brought it up, and he reinstigated the argument and just put the whole vibe of the stream down, and it just triggered the fuck out of me, dude. Yeah, I remember that shit. Oof.
Yeah, and if that happened to me, I probably would have just demodded whoever that was, like, on the spot.
Oh shit. Yo,
As opposed to just like molding that general direction and then just, recovering the next day.
They're all having F right now, but I thought it was a real F, but I'm assuming that they did the fake F thing right now. But yeah, no, I would have. I considered it. But no, I've decided not to. So, generally speaking, it's like ultimately, if you look at it, I look at this like net positive versus net negative, right? It's worth it if it's.
Yeah, well, that's
overall.
what I'm saying. I don't do that transactional stuff.
It's not transactional. It's just logical. Makes sense to you? It's not. It's logical, right? It's not transactional. It's like, okay, if they're making the stream better on average by a decent margin, then it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
It's like TTS.
Nah, I couldn't do that.
Wait, you couldn't do that?
Yeah, and even
really?
just like TTS as well. Like,
wait,
yeah,
why can't you handle it?
Overall, it's a positive. Because I'm here to make myself comfortable and enjoy myself, not base tank some bad for the overall greater good.
But what if the most time it's good? What if 98% of interactions are like positive? They're like something funny happens and that make you laugh, right? And then 2% of them make you pissed off.
Just saying, it doesn't seem worth to me. If every time you get if every time you get your dick sucked, there's a 2% chance your dick blows up, are you taking those odds? just because
permanent damage. That's not permanent damage though. It mean like they just like
it is to me, man.
Temporary injury your dick. Your dick heals after like a day, right? Your dick heals. They're like you get like a dick rash.
All right, fine. The pain of your dick blowing up happens every 2% of the time, and sure, it makes a full recovery.
I would do that. I would do
Mate,
that.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, okay, dick sucking's off the table. What else have we got?
Bro. Well, that's just like that doesn't make any sense though, right? That's like saying, okay, you could do a deal where, okay, in this deal, every time you've got like a, I don't know, every time you click this button, there's like, I'll use money. It doesn't need to be money. I mean, like every time you click a button, there's a 98% chance you just get $1, right? And then sometimes it just shocks you, that the other 2% of the times. I mean, you're going to press that button, right? I mean, a pretty bad shock.
It really depends on how bad that shock is, that's all. And you got to weigh up your pros and cons at that point.
But now just raise that money. What number does that, what if it was $10,000 per click? You do it then, right? And that's what I mean, right? It's like, I value humor and funny shit very highly, so I'm going to click that button.
Well, yeah, up to a certain point, right? You really need that first 10 grand, right? You probably need that second 10 grand. By the time you've got $1 million, that next 10 grand probably ain't worth the potential shock.
No, but laughing, you can never have too much fun, right? You never have too many. You can never have too many good memes. You know what I'm saying? At least I can't. Unless it's like, oh, you can. Yeah. I mean, if that was spamming memes 24/7, but that's a whole other thing where you just don't do that.
Okay, I got that. Fair enough.
And that's the situation with the mods. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yo, ExileCon. So what are you doing for ExileCon, Mathil?
I'm skipping it, man. Diablo Season 1.
Relatable. Makes sense. There's gonna be new drops. And who knows, horse mount 2.0, dude.
Yeah, I got to do what's best for my stream. I'll probably make an extra few bucks there. There might be a new horse mount to farm.
Exactly.
And double the loot goblins. I mean, I can't miss out on that.
Oh shit. Shit. Wait, I need to ask you about that actually. Wait, should we just segue right now before the ExileCon? Well, to be fair, let's just do that. Wait, do you think season 1 is going to be complete trash and nothing?
I don't expect that, but I mean, I would be surprised.
Do you not think it's going to be like big dick?
I still don't like. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm,
between a
open
D3
to
season
all ideas
and a PoE expansion, like a PoE like fucking in-game expansion. Okay, like I'm talking like the Conquerors of the Atlas versus like double loot goblins.
Well, we're no longer talking about a season there, right? We're talking about like essentially a D4 expansion.
No. I'm talking about like literally season.
But why are you comparing that?
Well, because that's not a proper PoE. That's just a big drop of content. That ain't really an expansion, is it? I feel like they call it an expansion. Sometimes they call it an expansion. It's not really an expansion. It's just a big.
It depends what we're talking about. If it's the ones where they do an endgame edition, big endgame edition, I'd call that basically an expansion, yeah, for PoE's sake.
I feel like they use the word expansion way too much because they say that they called so many things an expansion, and it's just not been an expansion to me.
Yeah, that also. But
which is what I'm talking
about. We're classifying our expansions. We're talking more about the, like a metamorph, right? That added I think that adds Cirrus and stuff. Anyway, stuff like that. That adds a big Cirrus or a big Maven, all that. That's an expansion. Endgame Atlas.
Yeah, like a proper. I'd say
we're talking expansions there.
Yeah.
I expect nothing like that for a Diablo season 1.
Oh shit! Not even close.
I'm thinking, with the way that they tried to hype it and stuff, maybe it's more like a PoE league where there's a big mechanic that's proper worth, that's probably going to impact renown to some extent, so that grinding isn't as bad, and that's what I'm hoping for, right? At best, and then a bunch of changes and stuff. But I don't know. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if it's some pretty mediocre shit as well.
Wait, so where are you putting it? Where are you putting it? So you're putting it at about a PoE league?
Probably a bit less.
A bit less than a PoE league. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Respectable.
Willing to be surprised, but expectations aren't super high.
So then now you weight that against ExileCon and going to ExileCon. Now you think, okay, now you're thinking a PoE league, dude, like an actual, and the first one ever. You consider now you're actually considering not going to ExileCon at that point.
Not even a fucking chance, dude.
Okay,
no, I don't know what you're thinking about, especially when
I was trying to like really hype up the thing, and then see if you'd still like even consider it even for a second. See, not even for a second. Well, so you haven't even hesitated even once about it, even finding out that the release date. You haven't even like thought about it. That didn't even crossed your mind.
Not really. I'd say before like D4, I was more thinking, oh fuck man, what if it clashes, D4 and then the new content and seasons and stuff. What if that clashes? That's going to be awkward. Once D4 is released and after playing it for a couple of weeks, then I was like, it's no big deal. Like I can easily, skip D4 shit whenever it needs to be. Until I know exactly what season 1 is. Like if they go, okay, fucking doubling the scope of the game, fucking 15 different drops, all that sort of shit. They did something like that, maybe we'd be in the conversation. But before playing D4, I was open to the idea that, maybe D4 is going to put a big roadblock in the way of usual plans and stuff. After playing it, I went, some sort of fun and a thing to do here or there and maybe look forward to in the future. But no, it is not currently standing in my way.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
And do you not feel the same? Like, how are you thinking about season 1 in terms of, this could easily take out ExileCon for me? Like, you've been playing a droid for fucking 3 weeks or some shit, right? And you're bored as fuck, just trying to XP grind, right?
I wouldn't say it's bored. It's more like it's more like I'm just grinding. It's more like just doing. It's like the feeling of when I'm doing heist. It's like just same exact vibe of just doing heist in PoE.
Yeah,
I'm not bored, but I'm not engaged. I'm not ultra.
Statement, but yeah, it's stagnant right now. Like it's the gameplay's a bit stagnant.
It's like I'm trying to farm the alt qual fucking thing. Let's make Aura Reservation go down, and it's like a super low drop chance, and you have to get it in the heist, and you're just doing heist all day, and you're just doing heist for 5 days straight, basically. It's like five. Have you ever done that? You ever farmed heist 5 days straight?
No, I haven't had to because no SSF. I'll just buy the gem for like 2 chaos and move on with my life.
Well, yeah, that's basically what it's been. Well, since my rip, it's basically just been heist. Before my rip, it wasn't like that. I was like, well, no, not at all. Because I was like coming closer and closer to my goal. I knew I was going to get my guy, gear him up for Uber Lilith. But now it's like, okay, I know for the next fucking literal like 5 days, it's just me doing dungeons. So then I'm like, okay, well, fuck.
Well, anyway, that's what I'm saying. Currently, with the D4, the way it is, the way you see it, the way it's playing out, like, does it seem as though it's something you can't fucking miss immediately? Because
well, I feel like they could be going big dick with season 1. I feel like they could be going big dick.
That's just it. We're waiting to see what the situation there is.
I hope it's
basically.
little dick.
It's not,
right? I hope it's mid.
I mean, that's just because you would rather you don't want to feel bad about missing out on any amount of that for ExileCon, right?
Yeah, no, it's
I hope
stupid.
D4 goes hard because I want it to be better and I want to
for
play
sure.
it
No.
more.
I was an emotional response.
It's pretty much never going to go hard enough that it's going to justify skipping ExileCon.
It could, though. It could. What if it's crazy, bro? What if it's fucking nuts?
I'm telling you, man, it needs to like double in scope to be worth that. It basically needs to be a fucking expansion.
They could, though, right? Think about how much in-game content there is. There's basically no fucking in-game, right? So think about this. What if the whole time they were just fucking polishing this? They were just trying to get rid of all the bugs in the campaign and fix all these fucking annoying shit. Because it seemed like they did like massive balancing and massive patches like in the last few weeks beforehand, right? Because it's almost like they hadn't touched in-game to try and get it working, right? Considering how many big exploits were in the game and stuff. So you think to yourself, okay, what if they were just going balls to the wall, fixing bugs and all this shit to make the campaign run smoothly? And now they've finally got the game in its working state, and they're actually able to focus on putting some actual in-game in. And this actual season adds in a bunch of in-game. What if?
I think that is some high fucking copium. Like, to have not included a bunch of stuff on launch that would have potentially made them more sales and money and engaged.
Yeah, do you think the game? I think the game should have straight up been delayed by a half a year to a year. I don't think it was ready. I think they just like fucking ship it.
If they've got more for you, that's just it. They maybe shipped the product that they thought they could best put out.
Nah, no shot. I think they just ran out of time, and they had to.
Shot. Yeah, that's also good, man.
No shot. No. Well, I think because they were. Mathil was lagging. Yes, I don't know why. It's a bug. It's a bug, bro.
I don't know, dude. I don't have fucking time to stop because I'm a streamer cunt that streams every day of his life. Here every day, and then days busy otherwise. Yeah, and then you got fucking 4 kids and a wife on top of that. I don't know how you're getting anything done.
You just don't do it. You just
outside of neglecting the other things.
No, you just abandon all hobbies and all social life. Then it's easy.
Yeah, see, I haven't done that, and
yeah, you just do that. You just don't have any hobbies, and then you just don't have any social life, and then
and you're pleased with that situation.
Well, I didn't really have a social life beforehand, anyway. So, and then I didn't really have any. My hobbies were just playing computer games. So. Really, it's like, yeah, I see it added, if anything, it added good in game. Like it added like meaningful in game, like this thing that you really care about, like more so than anything in life, which I didn't have before. I was pretty like nihilistic in that respect. Like I was like, whatever, I'd die, who cares? So like now it's like, hey, I've got, it adds meaning because you've got like this nice in game, and it's replayable because the kids constantly change. It's like an expansion. Every few weeks, it's like a new expansion because they have some new developmental leap where they like start fucking saying some crazy shit. You're like, holy fuck. Yeah, if I had to rate, the kid in game, bro, I'd give it like a solid like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 even. And it's ramping upwards as well. It's getting better as they get older.
Yeah, shit. That is what you parents typically say.
Yeah, bro. It's like, again, I think a dog owner can understand. It's literally like owning a dog. Again,
I mean, the dog doesn't progress as much, though, as far as that end game.
Yeah, they got more in game. You're right. No, for sure. There's more in game content.
Early, but it, stays constant.
Way more in game content than a kid, for sure. 100%. I can't wait for the the puberty DLC, dude. That's gonna be crazy. Like I've heard it's like a fucking really rough in game, but you can,
I wouldn't download that one if I were you.
How do you not download that? What, you like puberty blockers or something? You're like, Jesus Christ. Oh god. Okay. Anyway, guys.
I'm just. Yeah, go on.
Let's just change the subject from puberty bloggers. No. ExileCon.
Wait,
So
hold on. Let me close my. Oh, let me just close my Diablo relaunch.
All right, mate. All right. Fuck it.
Turn the Diablo off. Okay, so without the Diablo on right now, is that any better?
That's actually like perfect. Yeah. What the fuck?
I'm telling you, man, my Diablo feels like bricking my fucking PC. Terrific game.
What the fuck is wrong with your computer, bro? Like, Wait, I can't run a
It's fucking Windows 11. It's fucking Diablo 4. It's me being a shit streamer. It's a
Are
lot
you
of
running
things,
in
right?
Windows Bullet or are you running in full screen? Or how are you running it?
Windowed, I think. Windowed full
Yeah,
screen.
Windows Bullet. So then I don't know, dude. That sounds fucked.
Yeah. I think I still have a memory leak with D4 as well.
Jesus, the 2 PC setup, Mathil. What the fuck are you doing, brother? 2 PCs.
Having a 1 PC.
Just get a second PC. You just literally, when you buy a new PC...
Not everyone's a millionaire streamer.
You don't need a
Quinn,
millionaire.
alright?
All you do is you upgrade your PC
Well,
and then you use your old PC.
room, this entire system here, we're talking like $5,000 worth. How much have you invested into your stream? Maybe 20 times that?
No, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's
yeah,
20
but
times that, right?
there's a
Like,
lot, but I had to have
think about your entire streaming, everything that you've bought for streaming, right? It's 20 times that, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. It depends. Do you count the entire kshed? Like, depends what you... It depends
No, I wouldn't count that. I'm talking about more like...
You wouldn't even... Like, one of my cameras is like 3 extra shit. They're like, just one.
Exactly.
And I got like...
That's
So,
what
I
I'm
mean, like, I don't know.
And that's one that's not currently working? Is that right?
It's working now, actually. It's this one right here. Look, you see that? Can you see the trees?
So the one, one that's looking at fucking trees and the sky.
It's because it resets because I've got a plugin that I've paid a lot of money to have made, but then it's bugged and we haven't had time to troubleshoot with the guy yet to fix it. So every time I turn the OBS
the one I'm looking at right now is $15,000 camera, right?
Yeah, that's the big dick one. That's the big dick one. It's fucking cracked though, dude. It's fucking cracked.
Me, dude.
If you
Is it
trust
really
me,
zoomed in right now or something?
No. I'm not controlling it. Let me, okay, I'm gonna call it. You want to see it, bro? You see what this shit does, bro? I see what this shit does. This is gonna fucking blow your mind, bro. Where's that shit? It's loading. It's loading. The software's loading. To be fair, the mods can control this, by the way. This is one of the things the mods do, which is like PogChamp. Alright, look. Not gonna just fucking speed this bitch up.
Yeah, so it was zoomed in. So
Well, it was zoomed in on the tree over there. But like, I mean, you want to see like this bitch zoom in or something? Like, you ain't seen nothing, bro. Like, what, this fern or something?
Cat. The cat.
Wait, there's a cat there. Oh, is there? What the hell?
Do you not fucking know your own cat?
And this is why.
He's chilling.
He's next to the street, bro. He thinks I'm coming to give him food or something. He's passing out, bro.
No, he's just sleeping, or you know, having a afternoon doze because
he's escaping the
the
kids.
sun's hitting him well.
Yeah, bro. Oh goddamn. Yeah,
How did you not see that though?
Okay. The window that I'm looking at is literally it's like 10 pixels wide or something. So you look at the thing, but yeah. He's bitching. All right. Okay, I'm gonna be right back though and take a piss.
I changed everything to medium, and maybe that's making the cam fine.
Well, that cam is there for the cat, and then also it's for hot tub cam, which I might do a hot tub stream there one day. So
you spent 15K just for a cat cam, or what?
Well, it's more than just a cat cam. Okay. It's got 30
Okay,
times
explain
optical
to me how it's more.
It's got 30 times optical zoom, pan tilt zoom, 360-degree range.
Yeah, that's the stats on the cam, but what's it doing beyond cat cam at the moment?
It's just cat cam. That's it. But the future, Mathil, I'm going to use
right,
it in the future.
So you're thinking ahead. Okay, so what's happening in the future with it?
kshed 2.0. I'm going to use it for the kshed 2.0. It's a large, expansive area.
So you bought a 15K camera in advance, like a year or two or some shit.
Well, no, and because I wanted a cat
just
cam.
in case.
And I wanted a cat cam.
And the cat cam. But why a 15K cam for a cat cam?
Well, because, okay, so I don't know if you understand how. So in terms of NDI, PTZ cameras, that's pretty much the only one that exists. I would have bought, well, there was one other one, but it was like far more shitty in almost every other aspect. So I was like, okay, I might as well just get it now and call it a day, you know? Like, that makes sense, right?
No. I probably would have just, like, bought things as I needed them, personally.
Well, how are you going to get if that's the only one that exists? Okay, you got to understand, I'm an NDI 80. If that's the only one that exists, I mean, what am I going to do? There's no other. I need the outdoor PTZ NDI camera, bro. And then that's the only. I mean, the other option was I get a cheap NDI camera.
Need is a very strong word.
Oh, of course you don't need any of that shit. Of course, I'm never going to recoup the amount of money back that I spent on the camera. Like, the value is absolutely not there. But that's you could say that about literally any decision I make for all my purchases and everything I do.
And I would say that.
Well, then that's just, ultimately it's a lifestyle, Mathil, okay? Sometimes you just got to delete a lot of money to, have a bit of fun on stream, even if it's like... I mean, that's, you could never justify buying anything, right? Well, I suppose you could if it would earn it back, right? But true. But then how do you get all the ridiculous cool stuff that's just cool?
You don't get all of it, I suppose. You get some of it.
Bro, I was looking at, get this. I was looking at these LED panels to create an entire wall behind me of LED panels that you could set up in a 3D space and sync with the camera. And each panel was like $50,000, and I would need like 50 of them.
And what's the, like, goal of that.
Well, it's basically they use it. That's how they use these same panels to like create. It's like a 5-bit version of a green screen. Well, like Mandalorian was shot, or a lot of like Marvel films and things. They use the same.
So
tech.
what's the goal for your stream with that? Is what I'm saying.
Oh, just be cool. Imagine if you could just create any environment you wanted at any point. Like, because you have like an entire. Imagine like the entire background is like a fucking giant Super HD TV that you can't perceive.
What was wrong with green screen action then?
Oh, because green screens don't output color, and then they're not very. They have all sorts of issues, right? So like, you have a green top on, you've got green food. It takes all the greens out, makes the camera look a little more shitty. And the green screen also reflects as a single green spill, as well as it doesn't emit any light of the colors that you're showing on the green screen. So then it doesn't look natural, it looks unnatural. I'm still looking to get this, by the way, for the kshed 2.0. So. But it's just, I'm hoping that the price.
50k LEDs. And
well, yeah, I'm not going to spend. I can't afford that because it was going to cost like I don't know, $3-4 million or something if I wanted just like a small one.
Yeah, just sell a few more horses, dude. You've been shilling that one hard.
But that ain't shit, bro. That's like I could do a single fucking Rachel Linders sponsorship and I'd get that. But that's I need to sell like. Well, I'm not going to do that. It's unethical.
No. Morals and standards, right? Yeah, no.
Exactly.
That's unethical.
Exactly. You got to draw a line somewhere, Mathil. You got to draw a line somewhere. Okay. Yo, actually, to be fair, I want to talk with you. Kick.com.
Yeah. No, my line is drawn.
What's the take on Kick.com? The Mathil one take.
Every single one of those people are subhuman scum.
Holy shit.
Straight up evil at this point, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, dude.
I know you love XQC and you think he's a role model or some shit, right? But no, I think he's just one of the worst things to happen to streaming. There it is.
Oh shit! What the fuck? God damn! Wait, what the fuck? Wait, but what if XQC's actually a nice guy and he just doesn't understand the impact that he has?
He does understand. He's just missing that part of the part that cares about him. That's all. What are you gonna do about that?
I don't know. No, what if you're surrounded by people who tell you things like, no. Don't worry, bro. You're good. That's good. And then what if you're actually you actually aren't a bad guy? Like, cause think about it. What is it? If you think about all the positive attributes.
You can't be a bad guy at this point, dude. You can't not be a bad guy at this point. Because what? I don't know, entertain someone and say thanks for a few things. That does not outweigh the damage you're doing.
No, but you look at the positives overall. Right, and you look at generally speaking, the way he acts, and then you look at and then you have one bad take, but it's a really bad one.
Yeah, that outweighs it heavily. Your one bad take could quite easily be a huge lopsided outweighing of all the good you're doing. What are you on about? Do we need to bring in
if someone's a rapist,
examples?
If someone's like a rapist or something,
exactly.
Right? Yeah, like okay, but I don't know. I don't really put I find like people who like shill fucking gambling shit. It's rapists. They're not that bad. They're not that bad.
They might be worse. Rapist is ruining one life, right?
I mean, I get you saying if you're saying like some guy kills himself because of gambling addiction that he got from that he started from viewing a broadcast, or several people lose like all their shit and then become depressed. But then what if me just making a joke makes someone depressed? What about me just like fucking making a fat joke? Then is that what am I like? Should I never make fat jokes or anything? I don't know, dude. Should I never where do you draw a line of like harm that you potentially do? Like what if what if it's a fairly mild one? What if it's like a mild joke that just really upsets someone? Or like what if?
Are you aware of that happening? Are you aware that that's the damage you're about to do to one person specifically?
Well, I know, I don't know. I'm not aware. Well, no, you don't know what could be happening. I'm saying anything. Even playing Path of Exile could make someone get into Path of Exile, and then they start up a fucking addiction to fucking games.
If all of a sudden there was a big link between Path of Exile and ruining people's lives, I would definitely rethink my career. Would you not?
What do you mean? What if Path of Exile was ruining people's lives?
If the main thing you were doing, whatever it is.
Well, I know that gaming isn't good for people. I know this shows you but there's a lot of gaming statistics. Like if you play a certain amount of games a day, it's objectively bad. You far more high rates of depression, early death, all sorts of health issues. No, it is. But I don't care. I like gaming, and fuck that. But no, if you take it to the extreme, right? Like if I like smoking crystal meth, right? But I knew how bad crystal meth was.
If you do, right?
Yeah. Let's say if I like smoking crystal meth, but I knew how bad crystal meth was.
Currently, you don't look like the type that would smoke crystal meth.
Oh, I'm gonna die my computer, bro.
That's.
What the hell you want about, boy? Ain't they smoking no crystal meth around here, boy?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's believable. What does the wife think of the look, by the way?
The mullet? She absolutely hates it. She absolutely, she fucking hates it.
Yeah. So when are you getting rid of it then?
Well, the kids love it though. The kids love it, and like ultimately, this is fucking 3 kids, and then there's 1 wife. So, I mean, you know, like, I don't know. They're kind of out. Do you not think they love the mullet? They love the glasses. They like the mustache.
The mustache? They like the mustache.
Yeah, Kara was like, "Oh, Daddy, you got fur on your face. Daddy, look," and she was like touching my mustache.
You've always
like,
had fur on your face, right?
Yeah,
like,
but it was different
and stuff.
because she used to call it a beard, but she was like saying it was fur this time because when she was pointing at the mustache. And if she doesn't normally say that, because no, I just have a beard. Yeah, I don't know, dude. She just really enjoys this stash, you know.
All right, but the person with conscious rational thought really doesn't, and that one doesn't count for more.
Okay, my kids are conscious, dude. Jesus.
Conscious rational thought, I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're pretty psycho.
Because straight up went into my chat and she's like, "Can you do something about this? Like, you know, get him to." Because I'm gonna be home soon and I'm gonna have to look at that thing like in person.
Jesus Christ.
And I did nothing. So I'm sorry, Abby.
There you go,
I
based.
let this happen.
There you go. No.
It's not based. That's me taking responsibility, and I feel bad. I was gonna drop a resub message or some shit and be like, "Yo, Quin, you know, personal favor. Can you hook us up with a non-degenerate look?" And I didn't. I dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, I want to rock it at ExileCon, right? So then I'm like, well, I'm at least keeping it at ExileCon.
So you're gonna keep mustache and mullet until ExileCon is your plan?
Hell yes. Hell yeah. Why wouldn't I?
So then that's confirmation that you're going to ExileCon.
Well,
And
I don't know.
Diablo
I could just
season
not
one
go
sets
though,
up.
because we don't have enough information about the season. What if the season's announced and it's like fucking correct, right?
Then you're shaving the mullet and mustache and
Well, yeah. To be fair, I just told Chad that I wasn't just gonna immediately shave it off. That was the deal. But so I'm just keeping it. I can't immediately, because it was part of the deal was like, okay, I get a mullet and I'm not allowed to just immediately shave it off afterwards or whatever. Because I could just do a mullet for like a day and then just shave it off the next day, and that doesn't really count. So you're not really rocking it, you know. It doesn't really count.
I'm also disappointed in you in selling out in this way for the mullet action to begin with.
Wait, how are you selling out? How are you selling out?
Because you were growing your hair for like a year or 2 or some shit, going, hell yeah, I'm growing my hair. I'm going to have this sick Viking look at some point. And then as soon as enough money was on the table, you went, oh yeah,
well,
fuck
no
it,
money.
just
I
make
didn't
me
get
look
money.
bad.
So, Mathil, I'm way
Just
over
make
the
it-
sub goal, like ×5. That's the
Yeah.
thing. That's the thing. It was a guaranteed thing I hit anyway, and it was just a fun thing to do because, you know, there was like all the subs coming in. I was like, well, all right, whatever, dude. Now maybe you can say like 5% of the subs, right towards the very end of the sub goal, people gifted like 50 and 100 subs or whatever. So maybe there's like a very small percentage, but even then we're like way beyond that again. It's like there was a sure thing that was happening regardless, and ultimately the long hair was just annoying me. I'll be honest, it was just annoying me. And I
But
wanted to go.
you're supposed to have a haircut after that to turn it into this some sort of, you know, sick Viking look, which you never did.
But
Instead,
instead
you
I got a mullet.
molded it to a mullet.
I just wanted a mullet because I just, you know, I was like, fuck it. Like, what's a stupid haircut? I was like, fuck it. Let's just a stupid haircut. It's like stupid
But
haircut.
that's just you did that for the sub goal instead of doing your original goal of, you know, the look you thought would be sick.
Yeah, but then I changed my mind what I thought would be sick, Mathil. And ultimately, it wasn't to do with money.
You
All right,
thought it would be sick, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I thought the mullet would be correct. I thought it'd be funny to do some crazy haircut, like a mullet, right? You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's what I'm thinking. It's funny to do some crazy, versus like doing something that kind of looks cool and kind of looks whatever. Like, I don't know, dude. And ultimately, the Viking look is like way too much. I decided it's way too, because you have to like tie your hair back and all this shit. And the mullet, bro, let me tell you. I mean, your hair must get in your eyes all the time, right?
It's not quite at that level, but yeah, I wear a hat if I go running, and I wear a beanie sometimes if I, you know, need it for climbing and stuff.
And like, what if you like slurping a big drink? You're like over your drink. You're like,
No,
goes in
I
your
mean
drink?
typically while I've got the headset on, it is in check.
Yeah, but when you don't have it on, that's when it's an issue. It's just so many things started annoying me, and I was like, fuck this. And the mullet is like, you know, you should consider the mullet. That's all I'm gonna say, because the mullet, it's like you get the advantage of this beautiful long hair at the back, and then the utility of having no long hair in
Beautiful
front.
long hair at the back. All right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I'm saying, right? You get this nice nice hair at the back, and then you don't have any of the downsides of having long hair. You just get like you know.
Yeah, that is a good point. I just saw brought up. That you said it's like this crazy sort of haircut, right?
Yeah.
And you were thinking of doing something crazy, and bam, mullet. It's actually the most basic bitch haircut you can have right now.
Wait, what?
It's
what do you mean?
very trendy, and a lot of kids these days have mullets. It's back in
Who?
business. It
Who?
is part of the meta.
Name one. Name one stream with a mullet. I don't. People who not streams
Fuck
don't
a
exist.
stream, dude. Step
Stream-
outside.
I've never seen anyone with a mullet in Wanganui. Not at one. No, especially with this. I've not even seen a single person with this particular stash.
The stash is definitely a game changer, but
You know, that stash. I've never even seen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in America, they're everywhere, right? They're around the place, right? But in NZ, this is like people, bro. I get looks, man. Let me tell you. People are like, holy shit. Like everyone who's seen me, who knows me, is like, what the fuck? They're like, what the fuck?
It's the stash. That's the stash. That's the stash doing the talking.
Stash.
Maybe mullets haven't hit Wanganui, which is population of what, 100k or something.
Well, they haven't at Scotland either, because Abby's dad was like, what on earth? What, I can't remember what he said. What he said, crazy hair. He's like, what the fuck is that? You fucking crazy hair looking wee man or whatever the fuck he said. He's got, I can't remember. This cunt's like 6'7" or some shit and like 3 times my weight. So yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, that's a intimidating individual for someone of your stature.
Yeah, no, he's a fucking big cunt. He's a fucking big cunt. But I gave him a beer, and then he immediately was like, "Yo, you're the man." And you know what? I won't even bully your hair anymore after this point because I brought him beer to the airport, cold beer with a beer over there and everything. Like bottle him up. Goddamn.
He has met you before, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to just win him over with one beer at this point. He should
commit-
know enough about you that it's fine.
I mean,
like, most of what you do is fine.
I mean, he thinks so far. The current thing is he thinks that I'm just acting on stream, and I was just like, yeah, that's what I'm doing for sure.
No.
Just like, yeah, it's all acting. It's just a bit. Like,
Fucking hell, he must think you are talented, Oscar worthy.
I just was like, yeah, I agree. This is what I'm doing for sure, bro.
That's interesting. The fact that you basically go to him and act in front of him.
I don't act. I don't act. I think I don't act. I don't. I just don't. Wait, no, I just don't go into conversations. I had some wild conversations with that cunt. All right, that's some wild shit. Some shit that I never had on Twitch and never will be able to ever. Like that cunt is crazy. He's unchained, to say the least. But you don't get into like. I don't start spurging out, right? Because why am I going to start spurging out?
Because he's disagreeing with you.
Oh,
and that makes him a dumb fucking.
Oh, okay, I wouldn't call him a dumb. Well, unless he was being a dumb fucking, which that's ain't the case.
Yeah, and him disagreeing with you by default makes him one of those, right?
Wait, what did he disagree with me about? The only thing we disagreed on was
Anything.
if self-driving cars are going to be a thing in the next like 3 years, and I was firmly of the belief that it was, and he was firmly of the belief that it wouldn't be. And this was like a few years ago. But it's in kind of a gray area where it's yes, people have self-driving, but it's not full self-driving, so we're kind of in like a flux where it's like, well, do you know what? We're kind of both not right, so fuck it. No, I wasn't wrong. No, I wasn't wrong. Jared, don't even get me started. Okay, look at this. Look at these fucking. Okay, anyway, ExileCon, bro. Fuck, I keep getting derailed, dude. This always happens.
Sure.
Right, so what do you ExileCon plans? What I'm saying, what are your ExileCon plans? What do you Because I'm trying to plan my shit, but I have no idea what I want to do. And then I'm like, well, I'm trying to find out what you guys are doing. I found out what Steel Mage and this and them are doing. I was like, well, okay, well, Mathil's the other guy. Then I wanted to find out what's going on, see what he's doing. So like, I don't know, you're coming around with the posse, and you're doing the rock climbing thing again, or you're doing like I don't know what you're up to.
I mean, I did give you that brief rundown already.
When?
And it is.
Wait, when?
Hmm?
You did.
When you asked me on Twitter.
What? Brief
Grow
rundown.
Up,
Brief rundown, bro. Oh, that's not a rundown, bro. That's like, what does it even tell me?
How is that not a rundown?
He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get there some day that I don't even know what day that is. Like, and then you said you might do some shit, but that's it. Like that was it.
That's probably what I'd tell you right now.
No, what? What do you mean? The Steel Mage is like, all right, we're coming down like this many days for ExileCon. We're going to like this thing, and then we're going to that place, then we're doing this thing, and then we're gonna do these things, and then like blah blah blah, like Hopperton and all this other shit, and then there's like 5 other dudes with them, and
yeah. Well, I'm probably about as organized as you would be about this sort of thing, and my plan thus far has been I have booked a flight, and I will show up and see what happens.
You booked? Okay, so wait, as you don't talk your flight over, but like, wait, how many days beforehand do you get there?
It's Friday morning. Wait, so I'll be there, like, arrive Thursday night or something. But for all intents and purposes, Friday morning is when I'm basically there. And then there's the VIP dinner later that night, right? So I've got basically the Friday to myself. Well, ExileCon's Saturday, Sunday, and then Friday night is the VIP dinner thing.
So you get there one day early, just a single day.
Yeah. I mean, last time, if you remember, I showed up Friday evening. You guys did the dinner or some shit already. And I just showed up and had a few drinks with you guys. Because my plane arrived at like 6 p.m. on Friday.
My memory is not good. I do remember I do remember like, oh, wait. Did you turn up at the end after it finished?
Yeah, you guys like had some sort of dinner. And
there was like a banquet thing, yeah. Like a big hall,
Yeah.
and then there's people coming around with like meat on sticks. It was lit.
Something like that. I didn't go into that, so I don't fucking know.
I was kind of scared.
I just showed up at the bar.
It's like a big hall.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a big hall. Good? I mean, it was basically a big ass hall, and they just had a bunch of. It's kind of like imagine like a school dinner, except fancier. If you ever had like a like assembly hall turn into like a place where everyone has a big feast, it's like that, except more fancy. Not too much more fancy. Kind of like Harry Potter. You know, like Harry Potter. Basically, Harry Potter.
Who are you sitting next to?
Ron Weasley in Steel Mage.
Who's Ron Weasley in this?
And Nugian's Ron Weasley. Like,
okay, so you're talking about him.
Like yeah, whoever the fuck. Yeah, like some. Well, you can
right, so you would have had a good time, right?
Oh yeah, it was chill ass. It was chill ass. It was real chill. On my Twitch card was there as well, I think. Fuck, I don't remember. But yeah. Now it's all good.
Well, there you go. Well, that's the thing I missed out on, and I couldn't give a shit. But I'll probably be there this time because I'll be there Friday morning instead of showing up Friday evening.
But why are you coming so late? Why are you coming so late?
How's that late?
Dude, Steel Mage and Ziz and all them are coming like 2 weeks early or something.
Yeah, because they live halfway around the world and they want to fucking go be hobbits or some shit. I don't need to do that. I'm 4 hours away, and I'm showing up for ExileCon.
True, you are only 4 hours away. Okay, wait, this is a segue, but like I do want to still talk about ExileCon. I always do this, which is really bad. So wait, because you're only 4 hours away, does that mean if there was kshed 2.0 was built, and say I was having some sort of a mini thing where I was going to invite like a couple people, like a few people, to do some sort of thing, would you come? Would you be open to coming? Obviously, all shit, like all cup, like you'd have streaming set up, unlimited food, various,
As long as it doesn't look anything like kshed 1.0, aka quarantine chamber.
Okay, dude. No, the plans are in.
But if I'm going anywhere near this thing at its current, your current kshed just seems like a bad place for me to be if I want to stay healthy.
Okay, dude, it's clean now. I've cleaned up the pickle. The pickle's cleaned up. There's no longer. It's actually sealed up. It's clean as fuck right now, brother. It's genuinely clean as fuck right now, brother. It's the cleanest. But regardless, no, kshed 2.0 will be a completely different setup. Well, it's gonna have 4 bedrooms. And each bedroom can have a streaming setup and everything. And then it's got a bathroom downstairs, a bathroom upstairs, a balcony, a gym, a large, very, very large area, and then a garage area with like ping pong shit, fucking all sorts of shit it'll have in there. Some arcade machines. I don't know, dude. Some lit shit. I plan is to get like a punching machine. I can buy these things where like people can set high scores, and then it'll be you basically put your name in, and we'll get every streamer to do like to try to get their high score to see who's the strongest. Shit like that.
Sure. Well, look, the thing about that sort of thing is you have to be less, I don't know, in your own world about this. If you're going to do something like that, you need to actually tell people to, organize some shit. You can't just assume people are going to fucking show up and like invite themselves over and just hope that there's going to be a big party. But you're like, oh yeah, kshed 1.0, kshed 2.0, oh yeah, there's going to be people around and stuff like that. And no, it's basically up to you to be like, hey guys, want to fucking...
I don't want a party.
No, it's not a party. You have to...
I want to invite like 2 people.
And you got to be proactive about that. I'm not going to just fucking rock up, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you would rock up. Yeah, what I'm saying is I'm like, okay, all right. Like, okay, let's hypothetically say, like, okay,
I'm not going to just hear about it through clips on my stream that Quin wants you to come to kshed 2.0 or some shit.
I'm going to message you. What are you doing? I'm going to I'm saying if you're DTF, bro. I'm saying, like, okay, Steel may just come back to visit his parents or some shit, and it's like nothing happening, and then I'm like, all right, we're going to do some fucking thing, and I'm going to invite you, and then Steel, and then maybe like, so what, +1. I'm trying to think of who. I think it would be situational. The thing is, I'm an opportunist, Mathil. I would simply just see an opportunity. And then I would, based on that opportunity, that's when I would, when it makes the most sense. That's when I'd hit up and be like, hey.
That's what I'm saying. You have to do the hitting up. It's not just going to happen by itself.
Yeah, I mean, of course. But the thing is, the kshed, I'm actually not designing the kshed to invite people around. That's just one of the things I've always wanted to do is invite people around to do stuff, right? Because I would just go to places and do shit, but obviously it's like the family life. It's like it's basically made it impossible now. or very, very hard.
What
So
were
I'm
you
just.
thinking with number 4? Was 3 not enough? I said, what were you thinking with number 4? Was 3 not enough?
Oh no, no, no! I was absolutely like done skate, but I don't know what happened. It's some sort of bad coding, bro. It's like just fucking happened, brother. You know how it is. You're just chilling, and then somehow it's like, oh, what the
No,
fuck?
I actually don't know how it is, but I understand your what you're trying to say.
Yeah, that this should. I mean, I'm not a 4 kid any. If people have 4 kids, are fucking weird. So, I'm definitely not like this is totally way out of my comfort zone. I'm even just having 1 kid was out of my comfort zone. But it is what it is now. This is
You
my
adjusted.
reality. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you just adapt. You just adapt and overcome. Ultimately.
Yeah. No, you've done a good job at that. It's just man, 4. That's so many, especially when these are still growing up.
It's still
You're
just
still putting a lot of time, focus, energy on these, and then you throw another one in the mix.
Well, the thing is, it's actually good because they actually provide their own. It's like a Bobby Kotick or whatever, where he's talking about like AI revolutionizing the gaming space by like creating its own content. What is they basically interact with each other, and then they stunlock themselves, and actually they starting to play together, and then they actually create like infinite game loops where they just keep playing games. Like Kira and Sky will go 2 hours playing Doctor just by themselves, and they actually start seeing themselves and doing whatever. And then you can join in, or you can play like multiplayer tag, and actually it enhances the experience. Because let me tell you, playing tag with 2 people is way less fun than with 3 people because you can like tag team and like fucking you get what I'm saying. It's ultimately it actually ends up being it's actually a multiplier. That's what I'm saying. And actually it's not even that much.
I do like how you can see the positives in things. An admirable trait.
Yeah. That's it. You just get them in max, bro. That's it. But yeah, no, I'm gonna be proactive. And the point of the kshed 2.0 actually isn't to invite people around. It actually is just so I can have like unlimited streaming space and the ability to invite like friends like who aren't even stream related, who will never be on stream, to just come and stay. And
You need more unlimited streaming space than you currently.
Bro, I got hardly any space, man. What do you mean? VR is the future of gaming.
But you had lots of room. You just filled it up with stuff.
Cooking streams, brother. I need a proper kitchen. Fucking all sorts of shenanigans. Loads of shenanigans. I'm gonna have robots and shit in there.
Oh, dude, cooking streams. The Quin 69 cooking experience.
Yeah, bro, cooking streams, brother. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna all sorts of shit. And then ultimately, even post streaming, so like after I'm washed up or I get banned off Twitch or whatever, it'll just be a cool ass place. I can turn into a giant LAN room for the whole family. Just have big ass LANs and shit. Sick. Okay. Fucking multiplayer Warcraft 3, log in. Put man Francis, like fucking 6-player, dude.
Really thinking ahead on this one, aren't we?
Yeah, bro. Straight up.
Right, well, yeah, the answer is sure. I mean, potentially. Like I said, it's still got to be up to you to, do stuff and organize and make sure you have, the right things in mind, that it's a good time for everyone, and timing-wise, not as in it's fun for everyone, as in timing-wise, it's good for everyone.
So I'm thinking like what? Okay, like so 4 people in total, perhaps, and like I'm thinking like a few days before, like I don't know. I haven't decided actually what would be the best. I don't even know, to be honest. I actually haven't really thought about that much.
Right, don't think that far in advance. The main thing is don't make it a biohazard in advance.
It's not gonna be there's gonna be okay. For starters, there'll be a cleaner coming in once or twice a week. Okay, and they'll, so that'll be a thing. And then that is not a biohazard. If you look at my current kshed, I don't even have a cleaner in here, and it's mint condition. There'll be a completely separate bathroom that the guests will use anyway. So you'll have like the guest bathroom, which if you're finding that as long as everyone else, you have a cleaner coming in twice a week, and then as long as people aren't like too unhygienic, it'll be fine, right? Surely.
As long as you have cleaners come in, sure. But that has not been the case thus far.
Well, I have cleaners for the main house. I just don't do it for up here because it's annoying, right? Having someone come in, but it's a larger space.
Yeah, and thus it's turned into a biohazard because it's been up to you.
Biohazard. Oh my God, Mathil. Like,
dude, I'm talking about from the perspective of someone that does not live there and is telling you how they would feel walking into it. Okay, you're supposed to take my opinion here with some weight.
I get what you're saying. I feel that, but I feel like
at this point, okay, you've cleaned it up. It's been what, 2 weeks of nice clean kshed. That's fantastic.
Like 2 weeks? Not 2 weeks. I just cleaned that one. Like, look, this is right now. Look, this is like the kitchen. Okay, kitchen looks pretty clean. Pretty clean, right?
Yep.
I've been using the dishwasher daily. Floor. Okay, you got the floor down here. This floor's like pretty good. Whatever, dude. This is like the most dirty stuff where everything will drop. Whatever, dude. You got some shit on you got some toothpaste and stuff. Like, whatever, dude. It's like, where is the dirty stuff? Where like it's not like I've got like soda cans and cockroaches.
And I'm saying for the past couple weeks or some shit, or since whenever you cleaned it, yeah, looks all right. Now it's looking more
There was just
respectable.
one pickle.
Until that point, for the past 3 years or some shit,
No.
I
Okay,
wouldn't
the
want to
pickle
be within
fell.
40 foot of that place.
The pickle fell and like on the ground, and then it was content. So I was like, do you know what? I will intentionally not clean the pickle, right? But then it was getting disgusting. So I was like, do you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck this. I'm gonna actually gonna clean
That
the
took
pickle.
like 6 months or some shit, dude.
Dude, it wasn't even that bad
And
though.
not just the pickle, there was everything around it as well.
It was just you know what that was though, Mathil, right? So it was dried coffee. It was dried coffee. Okay. So and it made it look like these black spots, like some sort of infection. But actually, it wasn't an infection. It was just coffee. When coffee gets water on it and you let it dry, it kind of forms into a blob. That's basically what happened. So what it looked like, it was like some sort of cancer growing on the floor, but it was actually really like it was like way the looks can be deceived. It was like actually like you went up there and smelled the pickle. Just smell like dust. Okay, so you get there one day early.
Yes, I don't really have concrete plans. Like I'll probably get there Friday morning, and I'll probably go climbing to the gym on Friday at some point, and then otherwise my day's pretty whatever. So whoever wants to go climbing on the Friday is happy to.
Wait, you're not doing? Are you doing the whole squad thing? Are you coming with the whole squad again, or are you not doing that?
Well, the squad is like with my friends and stuff. No, I'll maybe have one friend go with me.
Last time you had like you had like an actual posse, right? You had like a fucking.
Yeah, it was my brother and a couple other friends.
Yeah, I remember. Was it wait, fuck. Stewie?
Yeah, it was like 5. Newey.
Yeah.
Him and his girlfriend, another friend and his girlfriend, and my brother, and then one other friend as well. Yeah, had a good posse. This time around, no, it's just gonna be me, but maybe one other friend as well. One of the guys you would have met though, but yeah.
The streaming life, did it take over Mathil, and it's all your friends are left?
No, I still got a few of those friends, but there was some shit that went down that
oh shit
made some of those friends less included in my life.
Bro, what the fuck? That's crazy. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was big drama.
What can you give us a TLDR without like obviously? I mean,
no, I can't. I leave this out of it completely.
You're gonna have to tell me, bro. Okay, you're gonna tell me private, like
At
NDA.
ExileCon, sure, maybe I can tell you.
All right, okay, easy. Hell yeah, dude. That sounds epic. Dude. I like our drama's lit. Matt, there's fucking lore there, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you would have met the people and stuff, so it would have been a bit more relevant to you.
All drama is relevant. I don't even care. Like, what I do. This Pokemon's tweeting some shit. I'm like, what the fuck's? I don't care about that shit. But like, hey, it's drama. Log in, dude.
I mean, that's semi-relevant to you. It's fucking in your sphere, your universe.
Okay, well, yeah.
You know those people. You know everything that's going on around them and everything like that. It's interesting, right?
I'm a drama Andy. I've decided that actually I like drama, even like drama that is not involved. Okay, so is like Hell's Kitchen drama like into me? I don't think so, but I love it still. It's still good.
Okay.
What can I say? I'm a drama Andy. Well, I'm not though, because I'm not. But no, I am. I'm a drama enjoyer still. I think to some extent everyone is. I mean, have you watched MasterChef?
I don't. I mean, I've watched some Australian MasterChef, which isn't really drama. It's more about the cooking. Like, I don't think it's quite the same. But anyway, I don't watch much of it. I did, like, when it first came out, I watched maybe a season. They've gone on with it for like fucking 15 years or something. And I haven't really watched any since.
Jesus.
But from what I've seen even recently, yeah, it's mostly about the cooking, dude. They just do some sort of bullshit cooking challenges, and it's not really about anyone against anyone. It's more about just dumb fucking food shit.
Yeah, dude, fuck that food shit. Nah, bro, you want to be the silver fox, okay? All right, people beefing with each other. Okay, that's where it's at.
I didn't watch any of your fucking react or anything, but I did see part of the interview. That was interesting.
You missed out, bro. You missed out. Let me tell you, some of the the MasterChef arc was lit. All right, let me.
Nah, I'm pretty sure I'm good without it.
Hey, no. Okay, so then the weekend, and then wait. What about after?
So yeah, whoever wants to come climbing is welcome to do it. You can come climbing on the Friday if you want. I don't know if I'll be able to do any IRL stuff. I don't have a backpack or anything. We'll see.
I'm gonna have a backpack, very likely. Well, okay, I have a back. I have spent a bunch of money trying to upgrade my backpack and make it work, and it's still fucked. But I'm still in the process of making it work. And if it's working,
do you have your own, or do you have a Twitch one or some shit?
So I have my contract. I got them to give me one, but then I just use the data from it, and then just don't use anything else. I have my own whole setup to try and make it like actually work in New Zealand, but it's really fucking difficult, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yo, wait, what's
All right,
happening?
well, yeah, I don't have anything set up at the moment.
Okay, but then so Friday climbing. Okay, then the ExileCon on the weekend, and then what's happening after?
I mean, nothing, I guess. Yeah, Saturday, Sunday, ExileCon, lurk around ExileCon. I'll do whatever's needed to do, meet and greet, and if they have anything else set up for me, which, as far as I know so far, no. I guess maybe there'll be a dinner or something, whoever does anything like that. There's nothing, strictly organized, right? After that, Monday, I would probably do a climb during that day, same as last time. So another climbing session. Because then there's the Ultra VIP dinner, right? Later in the evening.
I have no idea.
So, like,
I haven't looked.
all right, well, we'll probably be sleeping off hangovers or some shit, because Sunday night is the after party, and then, yeah, Monday morning is just chilling during the day, going climbing. Evening of Monday, doing the dinner, and then I'll be there till Tuesday evening.
Tuesday evening.
Tuesday is basically nothing. So I've got nothing planned beyond that.
Okay.
Climbing on Monday probably, and then Monday is the dinner, and then Tuesday is free for whatever. And then I'm back. And then after Tuesday, yep, I'm back out.
So you got a vastly tighter window. Vastly tight, very tight.
I mean, that's the same thing I did last time, yeah. And similar to what you would have done too.
I don't remember what the fuck I did. I don't even know. I remember being there, and then like Noogie was there or something, and then I was there early before everyone. There was like literally no one was there. Yeah, I was there early before everyone.
Do you even know if you got there Friday or Thursday or anything?
No, I don't. I just remember. I remember the only person who was there because I was like, "Who was at ExileCon?" And literally no one was at ExileCon. Literally nobody. And then I found out that Noogie was going to arrive, and I was like, "Oh shit, let's meet up with Noogie." And we got Burger Fuel or Subway or some shit like that. I can't remember. We got Burger Fuel, I think. No, I am invited to the VIP dinner, bitch. Fuck you.
I actually did remember seeing when they sent out an email about the streamers that are going to be there. I'm pretty sure they didn't include your name.
Like, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw like it's like a mass, ExileCon email, and part of the thing about Exile, they're like, oh yeah, what's going to happen at ExileCon? Part of they said, oh yeah, you can meet some of the streamers and personalities and stuff. And, it had like some of the Diablo devs and stuff. It had a bunch of streamers. I'm looking for your name. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they didn't say Quin69 there.
Yeah, no. So what happens is I get removed from every post. Like anything that's like public, they just don't want to. They don't want to. They want to. That makes sense. I mean, I get it. It's cringe, but I get it, right? Some optics bullshit where they just, I'm too much of a brain rest to be put on anything official, Sag.
Yeah. Nothing you want to do about that. You're just gonna keep on keeping on the way you. Yeah.
Wait, do about what? Well, I'm gonna keep being myself, Mathil. Ultimately, I'm gonna be my authentic self. Okay.
Unleashed, unchained.
I'm chained, bro. I'm chained.
Quin69.
You understand that I'm chained, right? Like I literally would unleash harder if it wasn't for Twitch rules. I would unleash harder. Not in like a bad way, by the way. Just because like there's literally a bunch of shit you can get banned for.
Good that we clarified that.
Yeah, I'm absolutely chained. I'm like chained. I'm saying about like 4% chained. It's like probably
4% exactly. And is that a big deal?
That's pretty shit. I'd rather not be 4% chained. I'd rather be fully unchained. I don't like the paranoia of like, wait, is this too far? Do I even say? And then to be fair, actually, you know what? I'm probably more than 4% chained. Because actually, there's some jokes that I would make, but then I'm like, wait, maybe this is over the line, or something that I might do, or something that I might, like, video I might watch, whatever. And I'm like, wait, is this too far? And then, you're sitting there paranoid, like, oh, fuck, am I breaking the TOS now? Am I going to get banned for this? It's cringe. That's cringe, right? The fact that's like, oh, this is a documentary, but I can't watch it. Because there's a non-zero chance that I'll get banned. Like, what's that? That's dumb. That's stupid.
To some extent, but at the same time, you got to accept that you are in a job at the moment, and one that makes lucrative amounts of money. And every job has some sort of restrictions and professionalism to it.
Yeah, but like,
and
why?
It's entirely fair that you have a few rules to go by as well.
Nah. Well, it's like, okay, so what? Like, okay, so someone like Destiny, for example, like if he had like one of his fucking.
But go on.
No. So if Destiny wanted to say he wanted to have a debate about like abortion or some shit, that would just straight up be not allowed, right? Like, which is like, what's that about? What's going on there?
Is that not allowed? A debate about abortion?
I mean, the 100%, like the shit, like if you watch the ones that I know what Twitch bans for, and they would like, they would Absolutely.
So that's just an assumption you're making, right? It's not.
Well, no, he did
You
got
know
banned.
that
He
abortion
literally
discussion's
got banned for talking about fucking trans athletes, right? And it was a pretty logical discussion. I watched the whole thing, right? And it's like, he got banned for that, which is stupid. Why would you get banned for having a conversation? If you're not doing hate speech and you're not saying some shit that's like calling, you know, let's say you're not doing hate speech. You know, you're not out there calling people to violence or anything like that. You're not doing, and then you just get banned for having a discussion about something. That's fucking stupid. That's cringe. That's dog shit.
But what if you're throwing around some of your opinions that are a bit dangerous? As in things that, they don't agree with.
People should be able to have bad takes. It should be bannable for bad takes. As long as it's not like hate speech.
There's
I think
some
it's
pretty
fine.
bad takes out there.
Yeah, but you got to allow. You can't have an echo chamber. You can't only have one side's allowed to talk. Otherwise, you descend into insanity. Right, everyone just echoes, and then they all double down, and it's shit. I don't know. I think it's just dumb. You know, that you can't even have certain discussions about certain things without worrying about, like, at least worrying. Let's say they wouldn't ban you, but like at least I mean, the fact is they have me banning, and they do ban, so that's dumb. I think that's that's one of my hates about Twitch. One of the things I fucking hate.
Sure.
And I think it's stupid. That should change. It should change.
To be fair, for the most part, when things like that happen, they are just like, you know, slaps on the wrist. Unless you are a real repeat offender about this sort of thing.
I know a few people who got banned who are clowns, right? But, you know, but then, like, for example, I just don't see how Destiny's banned from the platform, for example. But, you know, let's say there's a few people who are banned recently for, like, really lukewarm, like, stupid shit. Like, they're brain dead takes, and they're saying dumb shit, but they should be allowed to say dumb shit. Hey, it is what it is, brother. It is what it is. Okay, well, there may be... What I'm gonna do now that I know how long you're coming for and what you're doing, and you're not changing that, right? Or you are changing that, or you.
It shouldn't be changing. No, I don't see any reason that it would.
Unless could you if you want? I mean, it's from Australia, right? So say there was some insanely good idea. Say like some crazy good idea that was like fucking cracked, right? Say it was cracked.
Go on.
Then you might change it if it was like if there was some crazy shit, like some I don't know, a fucking death match. Like fucking a fucking literal. Okay, imagine this, dude. Battle Royale paintball between all Pee-wee streamers. You would, I mean, if you would stay for that, right? You'd come out for an extra day for that.
Like in Auckland, you want to do
in Auckland. If I was to do something like that, right? Let's just say, like hypothetically, even Gazi TV would be there. Well, he'd be invited at least.
Right, so you want to spend an extra day, like as in a Tuesday or
No, I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying hypothetically. I don't even know if I'm can be fucked or I will do anything like that. But I'm just thinking that I may.
So nothing like that's happening.
Nothing's confirmed, but I am thinking about something. Like I'm thinking about some shit where I do some shit like that, and I'm saying like how receptive you are to something like that. That could potentially.
I don't know if I can randomly just like push my day out for an extra, my flight out for an extra day or some shit, just because something sounds tempting, I don't know if it works that way.
Wait, what? What? You can? It's fucking from Australia, bro. It's like a fucking. It's like a fucking. It's like a bus ticket. But unless you're saying you can't do it personally, right?
Out of touch, fucking millionaire. It's a bus ticket.
It's a fucking bus ticket, bro. It's a 4-hour flight, bro. It's across the ditch, mate. It's across. Like I could be at your house today. Like before the day ended, I could go and buy a ticket and I could be at your house, bro.
Correct.
But I'm not gonna do that because that's fucking weird. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm saying I could be. It's not far. Is what I'm saying. It's like. But yeah, okay. To be fair, I'm probably lazy as fuck. Probably won't do anything. It's probably, let's be honest.
I absolutely know nothing's gonna happen like this. So, hey, yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, if he's committed, boys, he's committed. He's locked in,
I'm
confirmed.
The fact that this ain't happening.
The Wanganui barbecue, dude. Lock it in, boys. Let's go.
So now we're going to Wanganui. It's not Auckland. We have to make the extra trek to bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah, no, I don't know, dude. I have no idea, dude. To be honest. Yeah. All right. Fucking mean, brother. Fucking mean. Well.
Like you think you're going to ExileCon?
Yeah, like 98% chance. Like unless there's something happens. It had to be pretty crazy for me to, I don't know, some personal life event thing or some crazy Diablo news that really gets me crazy hype for it.
Yep. All right, so you are going. You're just like leaving yourself this tiny out in case.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no because there's a non-zero chance. There is a non-zero chance that but it's just like.
And are you doing anything for it? Are you supposed to do anything for it? Like at the actual convention?
Oh no.
Have you been talking to Bex or anyone?
Bex just messaged me and was like, Blah, 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 blah. Signing sessions, 45 minutes, and she's trying to get me to do an extra one. I was like, no. And then she said your name. Did she say Mathil here?
Yeah, we're supposed to do it, like,
Alongside
together.
Mathil. Yeah, so we're gonna have Mathil one fucking combos.
Yeah.
I bet. Do you think it's gonna be cringe though? Are they gonna be like? They're gonna do one at dual wheel photographs, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't know what
better
the
make-
plan there is.
If they're gonna do it like that, they better do at least just one line, because then that way it's like they can just go one line. All right, I just want one thing from Mathil, boom. Just one thing from Quin, boom.
Maybe that's
want
it.
the combo.
Maybe you get into a line and then you know, either meet both or just pick one, move on. I don't know. I don't know what their plan there is.
Shit. You know it's gonna be like that. What's gonna happen is there's gonna be stupid EU cunts. Oh look, I think they're gonna be these EU motherfuckers. I think, oh look at the Hobbit. Look at the Hobbit. Look at these guys. They're gonna do
Like,
that.
if you're worried about that, just wear some fucking platform shoes.
I'm not
or
gonna wear
something, dude.
platforms. What I'm saying is that's what they're gonna do. I can already see it now. Those stupid EU little bitches, brother.
Did it happen last time for you?
Yeah, I mean certainly, but like yeah. No.
Certainly, because I remember one person making a comment of all the people.
Right, I went to Gamescon. Okay, I went to Gamescon. Let me
We're
tell
not talking
you.
about that. We're talking about ExileCon.
Yeah,
A
well, I went to Gamescom.
civilized event for civilized individuals.
True.
And I remember like one person making a comment, and you know, whatever.
Fucking do
And now
it.
you baited them in. Now they're gonna do it. Oh man, fucking.
Oh shit! Yo, steal images in chat. Say with Dirty Dan. Just leave this punk. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a whole crew. Okay, so there's gonna be. I mean, there's definitely gonna be stuff going down. Certainly, I feel like because I live in New Zealand, there's a chance I have the ability to maybe set something up. But then again, anyone can set something up. But maybe it's like slightly easier because I'm a care. So I'm gonna look into something. I'm gonna look into stuff, Mathil. That's what I'm gonna say.
All right. Yep.
And I will keep
Like,
you in the
to
loop.
begin with, you were looking into not going, so you know. I don't
al-
hold much stock in you setting something up on the complete.
I'm also
opposite
looking
end of that
into
spectrum.
bungee jumping, bro. Would you? If bungee jumping? Would you want to fuck bungee jumping?
I wouldn't.
You would. You would. If Steel Image was going to do it, you would do it.
Ah, mate, look, if it's like a thing that, you know, fucking we were basically signed up to do or something, sure. But that's not something I'm looking to do. It's not, I don't care about that type of...
That would be cool, though, right?
Right.
Wait, that would be cool. That'd be, like, cool to do it, though, right? That would be cool. Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be...
Yeah. It's adrenaline junkie shit. I get enough adrenaline from my hobbies.
Yo, he's going to do it. All right, I'm going to make that. We need to look into that, make that happen. I'm only doing it because Gucci. Gucci's going to do it, bro. You ain't going to do it? Gucci's going to do it, bro.
What does that mean to me?
Do you know who Gucci is?
Vaguely.
Yeah, so there you go. See?
But
He's
what
gonna
does
do
it- what does it
Why
matter
you
if
gonna do
someone
it?
else does it?
Gucci's going to do it and you're not going to do it, bro? I mean... Shit. I don't even know. I know Gucci's just some guy. He's like a guy who plays like Trade League Hardcore, right? I think.
Something like that.
And like a trap, that trap ability. Seismic trap.
Maybe. That you just described half the people that play hardcore.
Shit. Okay. All right. Well, I think I have all the information I need, Mathil, to start operating. To be fair, I do want to do, dude. We're gonna have to do another call because I still have. I have like the list of things. I still have to get your D4 takes. I still have to get in-depth kick.com. I also want to hear your take on Pokemon drama. And what you know, the XQC deep dive as well. There's a lot of stuff. So you know, hey, we're gonna schedule. Yeah, you know, going deep with Mathil 2.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah. No, I could do that.
In the near future. I don't, dude. Your XQC takes are fucking fire, bro. Okay, I gotta get that for sure. And we're
How are
gonna
they fire? They should be basic human takes, dude.
No, we're gonna deep dive that. You're gonna deep dive that for sure. But yeah, you as well, and then your camera will get fixed as well, and my camera will get fixed as well because my camera's fucked. So both our cameras will get fixed, and it'll all just be better in the future. You feel me?
Because he is God Gamer. God Gamer. God